Yes, everyone, you know what time it is. It's your boys Jack and Dave here. Chelsea, Monday night, London derby. Pochettino returns. The big Ange instead. Pochettino is dead. All the songs are being sung. Everybody's feeling good. Maybe feeling more confident as each passing minute goes by, or maybe feeling more nervous as each passing minute goes by. The lineups have been released. You can see them right in front of you there, everybody. We have the big Vic, Guglielmo Vicario in goals. Pedro Porro going to be at right back tonight with Romero, Van de Ven locking it down at center back. Really would love to see a clean sheet, but I can't be too picky. Destiny Udoji is going to be starting at left back. Thank the Lord that he is. Yves Basuma rocking it as the number 6. Pop Matasar, he's going to be playing as our hardworking number 8 in midfield. You have James Madison, of course, in there as well. Kulusevski, Sonny, and a start for Brennan Johnson. His 2 starts have come in London derbies this season. One, of course, against Arsenal in the North London derby, and now another big one. Also, Jason Bell, thank you for becoming a member, my friend. Just seeing the notification for that one. You absolute legend. And we also have on the bench Fraser Forster, Royale, Dyer, Højbjerg, Skip, Bentancur making the bench again. Lo Celso, Richarlison, and then a Brian Hill in there too. But Davo, how are you, my friend? 24 minutes until kickoff. I mean, nervous, more excited. How each passing minute, how do you feel?
Look, I was nervous on the build-up to this one, Jack. I'll be brutally honest. But since seeing that lineup, I think a lot of my nerves have subsided. Look, first of all, Tottenham, we're box office again, baby. They saved us the very best till last. Monday Night Football, the whole world is watching. Tottenham v Chelsea. Let's go out there and show the whole world that we mean business, that you have to stand up and take notice. Lily white, all white, under the lights. It's our time to shine tonight, baby. Let's bloody go. But Jack, the lineup, sometimes I keep saying to people, you have to manifest things for it to happen. I wasn't going to play that Adoji song on the pre-match build-up. However, I said, let's go for it and see what happens. And the big dog is back in the lineup, which is great to see. Big dog Destiny, Jack. We need him tonight. I was concerned if it was going to be Ben Davies, of course, not in the matchday squad. So I'm delighted he's back. And then the other call, Brennan Johnson over Richarlison, another massive call tonight. I can understand why Postecoglou made it when he talked about the fluidity of that front three. I can understand why he's brought in Brennan Johnson tonight to see if it looks a bit better, see if he's technically better than Richarlison. So, look, some big calls tonight, especially with Brennan Johnson coming in for Richie, and hopefully he got the right call tonight, Jack. I think he does deserve it off the back of his performance against Palace. You know, he was good. He set up that goal 2 minutes after coming on, and then he had a good stint down the right-hand side for the last few minutes of the game as well. So I think he's deserved it. I got onto the kid's back after coming off the bench against Fulham. Rightly so, he didn't perform. He took his opportunities last week. I'll use Sean's word. We like a meritocracy around here, Jacko. So I think he deserves it tonight.
Yeah, you have to hope that everything's, a bit more on merit and, that, people like myself who are sort of the Richarlison apologists aren't really running everything. You want it to be a bit fair. You want it to be balanced. And Brennan Johnson made the impact necessary in order to, be given the start tonight. And I'm excited to see what he can do for sure. Very excited to see what he can do. So many in the chat, so many joining us already. We already do have 140 in the house here, everybody. Hopefully everyone is all right. Hopefully everyone has smashed that like button. Thank you for choosing us to spend your time with for this watch along, as well as also just to have somebody next to you, have somebody with you for these big games, big London derbies. It's nice to be together. It's nice to be together as one big family as Spurs fans. But let's greet the chat. Let's see who's with us this evening. If you do at any stage want to support the channel, if you do want any of your talking points to be brought up straight away, feel free to do it as a super chat throughout this show, because there's a lot of moving parts. Dave and I, we get a little excited, we get a little heated at times, so it's good to kind of ground us, or at any stage you'd be like, guys, I have this point and need to hear it be said. Feel free to throw it in as a super chat. Feel free to become a member if you want to support the channel. But let's greet so many of our lovely guests, or so many of our lovely people in the house. We have Dan Coys, the one and only. He said took the day off work to get to the game tonight, looking forward to it. Come on, you Spurs, come on, you Harris Army. Thank you, Dan. for continuing to, still, come on to the shows and still send in a message, even though you got your big evening plans. I wish you luck. I hope you have a really good evening as well, my man. I hope you have a fun time. Let me know if you've been practicing, if you're still listening, Dan, practicing your boos or practicing your clapping, ahead of this one. I think both acceptable. Personally, I would be practicing the boos, but big up to you, Dan, and let me know, my man.
Just quickly, I just want to say, Dan, if you could let us know, pop back in, let us know the reaction that Pochettino does get. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you again for always supporting the channel in the ways that you do, Dan, as a member. Ellie, just a girl who loves Spurs. Big up, Ellie. She says, in the stadium now with my brother Boo, lads. The atmosphere is going to be electric. I can feel it. Ellie, she's been around plenty of electric atmospheres. So if she's feeling it tonight, it's a good one. And also, Ellie, like Dan Coys, thanks for sending in a comment. Thanks for throwing in still a bit of support, while you're still even headed off to the game and everything. That really is very nice of you, Ellie. So hopefully you and Boo have a great time. You guys deserve a big win. Only so often we get to feel confident against Chelsea. So hopefully you are, Ellie. And also big up to Mark as well this evening. Hopefully you're keeping well as a member. Big up to Mick Hermanlock, 4th below. He says, please, anyone, what's our lineup? Come on, you Flat Cup Army. Come on, you Harris Army. Well, it's there big and bold for you, 4th below. Let me know if you can tell. Let me know if you can read it just fine enough. Ribsy85 saying, F Chelsea. Come on, you Spurs. Exactly right, Ribsy, in fine words. Ricky Nato, big up brothers and all my Spurs family. Cool, sexy football. Big up to the fellow Yudos. Hopefully we really hammer these boys tonight. Yeah, Kulu Sexy. Caught me out there for almost a second there. Dark Sun G says, come on, you Spurs. Let's win today. Great start in 11 and a decent bench. The bench is looking stronger and stronger, Dark Sun G. And it's just a big game tonight, isn't it, Dave? It's just one of those where, you are, even if you are confident, you're just nervous because it's also just a big game.
Yeah, look, it's an absolute huge game tonight, Jack. I did, say this week that I think it's going to be defining for both teams. It's one of them games at this point in the season. Like I said, I think if we win it, it'll push us on to Man City through a tough period of fixtures, unbeaten, and then we take it up again from the Man City game. I think if Chelsea win, I think it's that victory that will galvanise what they need. We had one under Pochettino when Harry Kane scored that deflected free kick against Aston Villa. That was the victory that galvanized us. And I think, it could be, if they get that today, they could go on and fly this season. So for me, I think it's very, very crucial that we get over the line. And to show everyone how much of a war it is, I rocked out 2 seasons ago jersey where Romero pulled Cucurella by the hair just to sort of get in the spirit, Jack.
You need to get into the spirit, however, whichever way you can, Dave. And if it requires a few hair pulls, feel free to do it. Big up to you, Dark Sun G, though, my man. Hopefully you're all right this evening. It's a massive, massive game tonight, my man. So I know you probably had... Yeah, I was going to say, I know you probably had to get up early, and, you probably have done this before for maybe, teams that are maybe not as, as maybe exciting to come up against, and you've had to do it before. I bet this time, I'm not sure, maybe you've had a tough week, but I bet it was a little bit easier this time because it's a big game. You should be watching it. Big up to you, Dark Sun G. Hopefully you're right this evening. And Dreadlock74, Yid Army, big up to you, Dreadlock. Thank you for supporting us as a member as well. Big up to Dean Ferguson. Oi, oi, oi. Big up to Skunky Works. Hopefully you're right, Skunk. Big up to Rudy Toot. Hopefully you're right, Rudy Toot. Jason Bell, member for 25 months, over 2 years as a member, sir. Thank you as well. And as a fan show member too for 25 months. And he says, I'm feeling good now that I see Udogie and Johnson starting. We're gonna thrash him. Was that sort of maybe where Spurs fans were kind of just a little bit hesitant about getting ahead of themselves into this one because of some of these injury doubts, because of some maybe the changes that could be made to the starting 11? But a lot of people are made happy by Udogie and Johnson being thrown back into the team, Dave. So now the 3-0, sort of predictions are going to maybe start coming out a bit more. People are, would you say, less tense now that they got the lineup?
Yeah, I agree with that, Jack. And I think the reason why is we know how much of a drop-off it is behind the doors, right? Ben Davies, we've seen it against Crystal Palace. We've seen it against Fulham in the Carabao Cup. He just doesn't fit for purpose, and it causes us problems, which we've seen over his tenure when he was in that starting role. And he just can't offer it. So I can understand why people get nervous, because I think, Van der Ven had to come out of his position against Fulham and cover him. Against a team with better players and better opposition going forward, that could be detrimental being pushed out of position. We've seen what happened with Romero alongside Dyer, because Dyer was always out of position. It dragged Romero out of position, and everyone grated on Romero for it. So I think that's I think it's definitely calmed a bit of nerves. But also with the Richarlison thing, look, I like the guy, but technically he wasn't at the races against Fulham, and it does, when he's not at it, it does sort of hinder, how effective our front line is. So I can also understand that change, but we also have to understand, people say, what about big injuries? But we've had a lot of injuries down that left-hand side. Perisic, Solomon, Johnson was out injured for a time. Brian Gill. We talk about players that step in and do a job and fill that role. Richarlison done that. Whether he played, whether it was fully effective, at the end of the day, he still got assists. He done that role. So, but now Johnson is back. Let's see if it's going to be more fluid like Ange Postecoglou wants it to be.
Yeah, need it to be more fluid. Exactly right, Davo. Good point there. And Jason Bell, 25 months of service. Thank you to you, sir. Really do appreciate you, man. You absolute legend. Chris Agenbar is joining us this evening. Big up to you, Chris Agenbar. Hopefully you're all right tonight. Spurs GCTV as well. Really do appreciate your support as a member. And also Donovan Osterreicher, Dono Vision. Let me know how the chest and back workout went, my man. And let us know if you pumped us up, if we pumped you up enough. And Donovan says, we better make that atmosphere hostile. Yeah, I think it can't be made nice, and it's Chelsea, right? They wouldn't do that for us. They wouldn't make it a nice place to come to. They certainly wouldn't be welcoming us, into their place. They'd be giving us, a hostile atmosphere. So might as well give them something similar. If you feel like Pochettino doesn't deserve it, so be it. But you definitely have to give it to those Chelsea fans. Definitely have to give it to those Chelsea players at the very least. I think we can all agree on that. Big up to King Hoddle, absolute legend. Hopefully you're all right. He says, I like that 11. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Come on, King. Hopefully you're all right tonight. Big up to the Angel Postecoglou. He says, buzzing. I don't see Richarlison's name. A lot of people probably may be made happy that they don't have to deal with Richarlison, at least in the first half. He's probably going to be more as an impact sub if needed. And Dark Sun G says with a super chat, he says, Liverpool drew with Luton, Gooners lose to Newcastle, Brighton drawing with Everton, and Villa losing to Forest. Massive chance to run away with things. And I don't know if I even answered the super chat from earlier in the pre-match build-up well enough, Dark Sun G, but there was something about, like, if Spurs do win tonight, someone did say, I think it was Al Ben, said, I'm going to take Spurs more seriously as title contenders, as title challengers, if they do win tonight. And I sort of agreed with that, because knowing kind of with the benefit of hindsight, or just with the benefit of, everything that's happened this weekend, we've seen all the other big teams, maybe bar Man City, drop points, right? And that means Spurs have a huge chance here, and that does put on extra pressure. The rest of the team definitely knows about it. It's not, like they haven't paid attention to the rest of the league. They would know that puts on a bit more pressure. It's an extra opportunity to buy a bit of breathing room, and that's where really that champion mentality is made, is whether you can step up in these moments when you have an opportunity to get even more distance away from the rest of the pack. And Dave, do you see that in us? And are you agreeing with Dark Sun G? Massive chance to run away.
Look, I completely agree with it, Jack. You look at a lot of them teams there, right? They're all in Europe, and this is where the extra fixtures will come into play, right? We're fresh. We haven't played for 8 days, so that should show for us tonight. But, we've got a tough period of games coming up. Wolves, we've got Aston Villa, we've got Man City, Newcastle, West Ham. Brighton, I think, is in there as well. But a lot of them teams are in Europe, and what you've seen over the weekend is maybe the European fixtures coming back to haunt them a little bit. And now is the time. This period now is the time to break away. It's what Arsenal done last year. They didn't maintain it come the end of the season. But this is the period where they kept grinding out results, November, December. And this is crucial for us. We need to get the job done today. We need to win, because what Dark Sun G has highlighted there is this is where we can gain the advantage on all these other teams chasing us.
Well said there, Dave. And Dark Sun G, I know it's not, a rivalry that maybe you I don't know where you stand on Chelsea. Are you one of those where you really hate them, like you just have always never liked them, or is it one of those where you just find them to be a bit annoying, type of derby? I know you already have, your own derby with your dad when it comes to the Liverpool one, but let me know if there's any, Chelsea mates that you might have, my man, because definitely a team that can get under your nerves, get under your skin for sure. Daniel Larson joining us this evening. Big up to you, Daniel. Buzzing, lads. The first time in a long time. I'm time happy playing the Chell shit. Yeah, I think it's the first time that you've probably been confident in a long time, Mr. Daniel Larson, and I hope you're all right this evening, sir. Dave Janola is also joining us. Big up to you, Dave Janola. Monkey Allen's in here as well. Big up to you, Monkey Allen. Slow Jamrod, absolute legend, Slow Jamrod. Hopefully you're all right. Scotty Heinem's joining us. Ribsy85's in here too. 24 minutes until our first game, until our first minute goal against Chelsea. DB's in here. Great start. Big Dave. Dave's had a great big start. And also as well, I think the pre-match pump up hopefully put you in the right mood, DB. Hopefully everything's going well for you this evening, sir. John Fitzpatrick, it says, Dave, is the match on TV in Ireland? John Fitzpatrick is asking.
Not any of the Irish channels, John Fitzpatrick. They're absolutely atrocious. Unfortunately, Sky Sports is the only option we have over here.
And the one and only Sue Smith as well is in here. Big up to you, Sue Smith. Come on, you Spurs. Big up to you. And as well as Ugly Fish. Hopefully you're all right, Ugly Fish. Foggy Foam's in here. Big up to you, Foggy Foam. Big up, guys. Come on, you Spurs. Mountain Bushman's in here. Tim Kirby. Big up to you, Tim Kirby. Hopefully you're all right, sir. We also have J Mac joining us. Hennessy is joining us. Big up to you, Hennessy. Mark is in here. If I haven't said hello to you, Mark, hopefully you're all right. Derek Hutchinson. We have as well, just making sure Jules is in here. Jay is in here. Bjorn Wandel, pumped. Good to see that, Bjorn. Also, really appreciate your support as a member. Wayne Bonner, come on, you Spurs, till I effing die. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. Big up to you, Wayno. Hopefully you're all right, sir. And also, we have the one and only DJ Ack. Ellie is here, Sean, EJ, Daniel, now towards the bottom of the chat here. And we have Foggy Foam, who's become a Flat Cap member. Thank you, Foggy Foam, for grabbing that. And if you haven't noticed, I know you've been a member plenty of times before, but, you know, plenty of good content that Dave and I try to put out for the members only. I think we stay pretty consistent on the schedule of it. I think we wish we could even do more of the members content for you guys. But at the moment, I think we've stayed with a pretty good schedule of it. So hopefully you do, you know, check that out. And also as well, just the community section, you know, it heats up a little bit more. I think if you're in that members section, you get to, you know, get a few more polls, few more questions, just a few more updates, all that good stuff. And Foggy Foam, I'm not sure if you're already in the fantasy league, but feel free to join that as well. Wayne Bonner, member for 27 months as an elite member. Wayno, one of the founding members of this channel, and also has done his own Spurs story. And he says, Chelsea are going to learn what playing like a team is all about. We are the mighty Tottenham Hotspur. We never lay down and die. Come on, you Spurs. Tottenham till I die. Wayno is pumped for this one. And you could tell Dave, he's feeling proud as a Spurs fan. And, you know, going into Chelsea games, we always go a little nervous. You know, it never really goes our way. But Wayno, he's got his chest out for this one.
No, look, Wayno's absolutely pumped. If I remember correctly, isn't his brother a Chelsea fan? If I remember correctly.
Probably.
Yeah, I think
yeah, that's right. No, you're right. He does have a Chelsea fan. You have a brother. You're right.
Yeah, his brother's a Chelsea fan. So, you know, there's a bit of sibling rivalry going on here. And I think there's also a couple of Chelsea fans in the local that Wayno heads to. So it's a big night for Wayno. Hopefully he's the one left sitting there loud and proud with the lily white colours on, Jacko.
Indeed. Big up to you, Wayne. And also over 25 months as well of, or 27, should I say, of service to this channel. Really do appreciate you. Top, man. It really does go a long way supporting the channel as long as you have as well, Wayno. Tyler's in here. Big up to the Big T. Hopefully the Big T is keeping well this evening. Andy Wen's in here too. Welsh Gal. Big up to you, Welsh Gal. Big up, lads. And all in the Harris Army chat. Absolutely cracking lineup. Let's put the smack down on them, indeed, Welsh Gal. Let's do exactly that. Would love to see a good, convincing performance of any kind. Sweeney Todd is in here. Do appreciate you, Sweeney Todd, as a member. We also have as well Lee Nary. Hopefully you're all right, Lee. And Jim, just a guy who loves Spurs, member for 4 months, says, hi, gents, 3 points incoming from the mighty Spurs. Jim also has his chest out ahead of this one, Dave. He's feeling confident. Anything that you might say to the Jimbo, 7 minutes before kickoff?
Yeah, look, Jim, first of all, hopefully, you know, a big win tonight will get Kate Moore thinking on your side. That'll be absolutely awesome, you know. Like, Jim, like I said with Adoji, right, sometimes you have to manifest things for them to happen. So keep manifesting every single day that league title is going to be in our clutches at the end of the season. That sun will be lifted it high above his head. But Wayno, Jim, this is a derby game. It's war for 90 minutes. And Postecoglou's team talk to these players will be the difference tonight. We will start the sharper team. Let's go and capitalize and get a few early goals.
get those early goals there, Jimbo. Dave's exactly right. And I actually feel like if Spurs do go into halftime, the leaders, I think there's a good chance we see out the rest of this game, because I feel like that's what Chelsea are hoping for, is going into halftime, maybe still in the game in some way. And if we play them out the park in that first half, even if we're only 1-0 up, I could see us finishing the job. Big up to you, Jimbo. Hopefully you're all right, sir. And big up to George Kadaris. Just below that, things falling into place for us, other teams, injuries, and European games. You're exactly right there, Georgie. We also have Dark Sun G saying, we will beat Wolves because no Neto for them, only Wang Hee-chan. Dark Sun G, funny fact, Wang Hee-chan and Sonny right now are actually, I think, statistically two of the most kind of efficient players in front of goal in the Premier League this season with their sort of shots and chances, right? Where a lot of guys like Erling Haaland, Dave, they get a ton of chances, right? And they don't exactly bury every one of them. Whereas guys like Sonny and Wang Hee-chan, at least so far this season, have been actually technically, in terms of stats, the most ruthless in front of goal with, the few shots that they actually get and the few chances that they actually get. They have a better conversion rate than pretty much any other player. I think like bar... might have been Ollie Watkins, or it was one other player that I think was also one of the highest up there in terms of like chances converted. And I think also as well, another fun fact, Wang Hee-chan and like Sonny, they might even be from like the same province or something like that, from Korea as well. So Dave, incredible. Something's in the water over there. And I believe he's from Chincheon, or I forget where Sonny's, original province is. But I think Wang Hee-chan could be from the same place. So something's in the water over there when it comes to finishing.
Definitely get me a few bottles of that, so Jacko, definitely need it. But look, son, there's a massive opportunity tonight to go and try and get a golden, Chase Allen down in the golden boot. They, didn't score against Bournemouth, sort of, came off at half time as well, is he fully fit? So a massive opportunity for Son tonight, and hopefully he's grabbing all the headlines, Jack.
Let's hope he does. And I see Wang as probably one of the only threats with Neto out. I really like Pedro Neto, Dark Sun G. But Wang Hee-chan, even in the game that I saw him recently in, where he gave up that penalty, unjustly. I don't think it was a penalty. It wasn't even one of his best games, and he still absolutely buried the chance that he had. And let's see Sonny score today. I have high hopes that Sonny's going to be our man tonight, Dark Sun G. He scored against Chelsea before. He scored some pretty good goals against them, and we're going to need him tonight for sure. Big up to you, sir. Martin Knightsbridge is joining us. Oi, oi, oi. Let's show this lot who we are. Big up to you, Martin. Stevie Frazier's joining us as well. Hopefully you're all right, Stevie. Mark New, the one and only Mark New. Big up to you. Zando's in here too. Big up to you, Zando. Hopefully you're all right this evening, sir. And then also as well, we have just making sure, not missing anybody. I don't think I am. Peter M. and Adrian Brown. Hopefully you're all right. Dark Sun G as well, saying Liverpool drawing to Luton away was hilarious. We won with 10 men against them. Also, this is the best Spurs side in a while when we face Chelsea. Remember, under Nuno and Conte. Good point there. That's actually a very good point, actually, when it comes to Nuno and Conte. And this is one of the best sort of lineups we've been able to produce. We've always had injury troubles against Chelsea in previous games, and we never even were able to put out our best side. And now we are able to, Dark Sun G. You are right. And, seemed to be failed to mention, about our result against Luton, Dave, that we were able to get it done even with 10 men.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't suit the narrative, does it, Jack? Look, what I will say is keep letting everyone make these excuses about why Tottenham can't do it. Let them all do it. You know why? Because I know how Ange Postecoglou operates, right? He's done the exact same thing at Celtic. Let them do their thing. Behind the door, they're giving us all the reasons why we can't do it. They're laughing at us. But behind closed doors, he's using that to fuel them. And he's been very successful to doing that. Everywhere he's been able to do it. And so far, he's doing that at Tottenham Hotspur. So look, let them make all the excuses why we won't do it. We'll just keep cooking under the radar. We're the only team that remain undefeated. And that's for a reason, because we're so good. And that Chung-Ji is right. It's because of the lineup, It's a lot of it is to do with the back line. We've improved that back line. Big Vic keeping clean sheets, big saves and big moments that Lloris wasn't doing. Van de Ven, absolutely terrific. Does the simple things well, covers in behind. And Adoja, who's back tonight, so we should have no problems. Now's the time to get our spell of dominance over Chelsea for 10 to 15 years.
Big up to you, Dark Sun G, and well said by Dave there.
Legend.
Let's hope that we, show exactly what this, better lineup can, do against Chelsea. Tala Ahmed, big up to you, sir. Member for 19 months as a Flat Cap member. Come on, you Spurs. 19 months, absolute legend. Anybody who's been a member for even more than a month, we really do appreciate it. But for those who have supported even longer than a year, 6 months, it really is very, very kind of you guys to support the channel for as long as you have. Really do appreciate you. And as well as even Welsh Gal right below it saying the member content is brilliant. Grab a membership, folks. Really appreciate that, Welsh Gal. And if anybody, don't listen to me, listen to her. But Tala, really do appreciate you. 19 whole months. Absolute legend, sir. And as well as...
Never...
yeah, Dave. Sorry.
He never let us know whether he's pumped or not, Jack. Tala, put it in the comments. Are you pumped for this? Are you ready to go? Nervous or not?
Yes.
I really do appreciate all the support, brother, and long may it continue. So great to see it. Come on, Tala, let's go.
And then as well, Dark Sun G saying, also, let's make it 3 games undefeated versus the Blues. I wore my Højbjerg kit this morning, Dark Sun G, on my run. I didn't want to wear my Richie kit because I wanted to give Brennan Johnson a fair chance because I had a feeling he was going to start today. So I wore the Højbjerg kit, and the reason being is because Højbjerg is one of the recent few, not many do score against Chelsea for Spurs. Højbjerg grabbed us that very crucial goal. Remember last time we were away at Stamford Bridge. I'm not thinking that we'll need Højbjerg in any way tonight, but, I was just sort of trying to bottle that sort of energy, somebody that would do that sort of thing, step up in the big moments when we need it. So hopefully you see where I'm coming from on that one. And yeah, keep it 3 games undefeated. That would be probably one of the best things that's happened during my time as a Spurs fan against Chelsea. I can't say the last time, if ever, we've ever even done that, Dark Sun G. So definitely something to think about for sure if we're able to get over the line today. Chopped Liver right before the match gets started, before I have to get the clock going, says, let's go. Big up, lads. Really do appreciate you, Chopped Liver, as well. Very generous super chat as well. Dave, I mean, people are confident and people are trying to get pumped up for this one. Just a minute or so away from kickoff. It's nerve-wracking a little bit, I'll be honest. I'm excited and nervous at the same time.
Do you know what, Jack? I get it, but this is the moments we live for in football, right? These feelings. If we win, we come out victorious. There's no better high in football. These are the nights we absolutely live for. Big nights, under lights, in big games, at the top of the table. This is what we're born to do. This is why we got into supporting this football club in the first place. This is what we love. So let's enjoy it. I get the nervousness. This is war for 90 minutes. And that man on our screens, Pochettino, hopefully is going to feel the raft of signing on the dotted line on a rival contract, which he should never have done. He
signed up for a Chopped Liver. It's hard, I don't have the volume on, so I don't know, what sort of the reception is like for him. But I'd imagine some of it are making it quite hostile for him. We're about to get kicked off, though, everybody here. If you haven't already, do smash the like button. Do keep getting your comments in and follow along with us. And as well, if you do want to support the channel, feel free to grab a membership. Do throw in a super chat. It is a great way to support it. But let's get started, everybody. Just wait for this to get kicked off here. And we have done exactly that. The kickoff is going. Oh, actually, sorry. Just needed to.
Just quickly, we've got Adrian Cheer with a super chat. He says, greetings from Basuma Third Kit Society. Come on, you Spurs. Do you know what? If it goes wrong tonight, I'm blaming you, my man. Usually you're in nice and early with the script. We didn't get it till late this evening. So, although, great to see you. And come on, my man. Let's go and get the victory. Come on.
I like it, Dave. I like it. Just going to catch up with the clock here, everybody. Do sync up with us in just a momento. About to do so. There you are, everybody. You can get synced up with us. And Spurs are already underway. Chelsea in our half.
Already under pressure.
Come on, lads. Pedro Porro.
Picks it up. Oh, beautiful to Kulu.
Kulu showing the strength.
He doesn't ref. Not giving that.
Big up to Adrian, though. Big up to the Third Kit Society. All the Basuma lovers out there. Who doesn't want to be a Basuma lover these days? And we need a big performance from him tonight. Huge performance. And it's a sexy-looking kit. I think more and more that Third Kit has been growing on people. And I think it's been growing on Dave as well. I'm pretty sure he wants one of his own.
Yeah. I do. I want the away one and I want the third one, Jacko. It's growing on me like mad. I really like it. I think John Stokes put a picture of the Porro one in the group chat the other day. I have to say it was tasty, lad.
Here we are, though. Rombomb. Surveying.
Come on, Rombomb.
Spray out to wide to Brennan Johnson here.
Takes it down lovely.
Into Destiny Udoji.
Looks for a 1-2. Yes. He's looking all right. He's moving fine, Jacko.
He's moving fine by the looks of things. Sir! Who's trampling over our man Destiny? Ooh, Conor Gallagher thinks he's a tough man.
that man bun's going to get pulled today. Pull it right off his head. Wrong haircut to be coming into this game with.
Yeah, really.
Flash.
Come on, everybody. Huge match.
Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. Good start by Adoji, though, getting the ball under control. Good start by Johnson, pulling that one down out of the sky. This is what we need.
Yeah.
Van der Ven. All the way out wide to Brennan Johnson. He's got loads of space with Destiny Adoji running off him. Plays him in behind. He's got Sonny there.
Ooh.
Pull back.
Win that Poro.
Pull back.
There you go, Sar.
Sar picks it up, though.
Basuma. Oh, try and do too much, maybe.
Don't you dare blow that. Oh, my God.
Oh, they're getting started quickly, though. Come on, lads. See it out. There you go, Mickey. Whoa! Mickey.
Ash looking a bit nervous with that pass back under pressure from Jack.
Making Vicario think.
Come on, Van der Ven, settle. It's a good ball. Madison. Does he win that free kick? Oh, he wins it. He bought that one. Well done, Madison. How much did we pay for that?
That's why you gotta bring in the experience. That comes with experience. Paul Connor, big up to you, Paul.
Jack, right?
Big up to you, Paul. Is saying loving the lineup there. Good to see you, Paul. Not sure if I mentioned you during the the introductions and everything. So hopefully you're all right this evening, sir. Big up to you, Rombom.
Big up, Paul.
Stadium's in great noise.
Just settle the game. Just control it for 5-10 minutes. Back to Vic. Onto Flash. Van der Ven, Van der Tongen. Cucurella start today, no? Take him out.
Yeah, I don't see a Cucurella. Maybe too intimidated by the Rombom. King Hoddle saying they're not exactly pressing from the front, Chelsea. No, they're kind of more of a shape where they're going to choose to engage, I think, in certain moments. Kind of like here.
What they'll do is, and we sort of done this at Tottenham as well, we'll let them pass it into the middle and we'll go, Chelsea will come and put pressure on us as soon as the ball reaches the middle of the park.
Spurs turn it over, though. Madison.
Oh, still has it.
Plays advantage.
On to Sar. Come on, Sar.
Sonny in behind.
Good ball in behind for Sonny. You've got Brendan Johnson. Oh, why didn't he square it all the way across?
I think I felt like he was going to be offsides there, so I wasn't getting super excited about that one. Maybe he was able to, kind of keep his run on, though. Looked like he might have been offside, Sonny.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, no, he was on. No, he was on. He was on. You look at the fullback there, the left back, actually. Well timed.
Should have squared it.
Yeah, definitely should have.
Tottenham with the pressure on Sanchez. We got to put pressure on every time he touches that ball tonight.
Going down the left-hand side here for Chelsea. Ball in behind. Not able to fasten it. Levi Colwell, who had some choice words for Spurs before this game. Thinks he's a big man.
Yep. He's going to get a beating that he's going to remember for a lifetime off that. Big Vic. Ball to Basuma, back to Big Vic. We're inviting the pressure on now. This is what we want.
Out wide to Madison.
On to Madison.
Madison, lovely ball in a Sar. Oh, out wide to Kulu. Come on, man. Kulu!
Come on.
He deflected it! Kulu! Kulu! Moondog! 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 Please count for Moondog! Get in there! Big bets in! Kulusevski! We're up early! 5 minutes in! Sanchez with a howler! What's he doing? Where's he going?
Ginger from Sweden, number 21, and he plays on the wing.
Oh!
Gimme, ginger from Sweden. Come on!
Oh my lord! Oh my lord!
Oh, great ball!
Oh,
great ball! Who was that? Who played that to Papa Sar? Madison. What a ball!
Opened up the whole game. Sanchez, where are you going? Oh, where's he going?
He's already committed to the dive, Sanchez. Oh wow!
Oh my lord, that's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant.
Give them a tanking tonight.
Oh, they deserve a tanking tonight. That's what they deserve, Davo. What a goal. We'll take it. Absolutely take it. Off of Colwell's back as well before. Off of Colwell's back. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Eat it. Absolutely eat it, Colwell.
Oh, here we go. Brennan Johnson.
Back post.
Skinsy's man. It's not across. Kulu picks it up. We're coming out
Kulu!
relentless. We never stop.
Oh, Sar turns it over. Pedro! Oh! Oh! What an effort!
Toro with the volley from the edge of the box, going to the near post. Sanchez just gets behind it, but this is absolutely superb stuff by Tottenham. What a start. Oh, my God. This is how you start a derby game, Jack. Nothing like we've seen over the last few years. This is how you do it.
It's exactly how you do it. Still will be Kulu's, I think. Yeah, Moondog, you got the fucking opening goal for Kulu, man. Well done,
How much
sir.
was on that?
I don't know. I mean, I put a $5, I think, on any of the, on a few guys, and it would have been like a $60 return for me. So well done. Well done. I bet that's a big return.
Message after the game.
I bet that's a big return if you put any more than a $5 on it. Big up to you, Moondog. But 1-0 up to the good. Come on, you Spurs! Come on, lads.
Easy.
Come on, still not even
What a
10 minutes
start.
in. Not even 10 minutes in. Let's take advantage
That's how
of
we
it
want
here.
to start.
Take advantage.
Hotspur hippie Paul, I said on We're Talking TV, early start. Take advantage of it, my man. Let's go.
Ooh, Big Vic. Thank you, sir.
Everyone's after it. Everyone's loving it.
Big
Now we
goal
can
from the
settle.
Swede.
Do you notice the one time they came out to press us, we cut them open? Rumbom slowing it down. We don't have to force anything here either. Great ball to Basuma. Basuma running through the heart. Ref, that's a yellow card. It's cynical. It's cynical. He's pulling down the counter. Oliver, pull out the card. Dark Sung G, any stats on this idiot for me, please? Enzo knew what he was doing there. He bought that one, Jacko.
Definitely did. Adrian Chia saying, big up, lads. Enjoy the script. Forgot to mention, the script maker, Adrian. Appreciate you, sir, as always. Absolute legend, you. Big up to you, Adrian. And then, I mean, still so much more of this game to go. I want goals, man. I need goals. Want to see Spurs, want to see some 3-0s, some 2-0s. Come on.
You might get your wish. The ball's gone out to Brendan Johnson.
Matters.
Passes it inside to Adoji Madison.
Back post. Oh, Pedro. Interesting. Johnson.
Attempt.
Oh.
Starting off well. Who's that? Cole Palmer. Smash him. Well done, Madison. He's listening. I'm going to call him Mad Dog today. Madison the Mad Dog. Tottenham under pressure on Sanchez. Oh, he's looking ropey out there. He might have to come off at half time. Someone text Ellie, tell her to start getting the crowd on Sanchez's back. Sar. Basuma. Oh, great play. Oh, unlucky, Sonny. Done well to get that under control in the first place.
Ball over the top to Jackson.
Come on, smash
Well
him. Well done, Van
Ooh, loose touch
Basuma, loose
from
touch.
Basuma.
Cole
Switch
Palmer
it
with
wide.
the big switch.
Well done, Kulu.
Raheem.
Good tracking back. Well done, Kulu.
Oh, that's
Great
it,
tracking
Kulu.
back.
You're abusing him. Raheem ain't no match for him. It's like David v. Goliath out there. I'm pumped. Way they're rattled. They're putting the balls into the stands and everything. Who's that? Diassi. Do you want Eric Dyer? You can have him for or free. Come on. Oh no, that's very poor by Pedro Porro.
Oh no,
Oh no, Jackson's in. He never scores. He skins.
Oh, what a save! Vicario! Oh,
my
thank
God,
you, Big
does
Vic.
it
Thank you,
again.
sir. Oh, Big
He
Vic.
does it again. That is shocking by Pedro Porro, by the way. That's a joke. He needs to wake up. I tell you, Jackson does very well, though, to be fair. Pulls it back. Who's gone sliding by? Van de Ven. What a save by Vicario.
Reads him. Absolutely reads him.
How's he not
Absolutely
score?
reads him.
What a save, fella. Inject that venom into my veins, Vicario.
Come on, need that venom. Come on, Big Vic. Staying switched on, keeping us in it. Well done, Vicario.
Clear.
Oh, they win the header.
Clear. Free header. It's gone out for a goal kick. What a save by Big Vic.
Wow.
Moondog's in here, Jack. What has he got?
130 quid.
130 quid, Moondog.
What a
My
legend.
man, you
What a
legend.
legend.
What a call.
Was it early
Moondog,
goal
help me out
scorer
this
as well, Moondog? Did you take my advice on going for the early goal scorer? Because that's where you get really triple, sometimes the bonus. But if you just went anytime goal scorer, you must have put a fair bit on that one. So big up to you, Moondog. Udoji, lovely skill. Sir,
play.
Gonna blow that.
It's unbelievable, Moondog. Fair play to you, my man. Enjoy that, Why don't you get yourself and your son a match ticket and go to the next game, my man, out of it? Pedro Porra down the right-hand side.
Kulu, sir.
Oh, why didn't he go down? He should have went down. Would have got Penno. Sar.
And then as well, Wolf Mallor, member for 28 months, saying, big up, lads. I'm back. Hoping for a birthday win. Wolfie, we've been mentioning you a few times on the fantasy, because your fantasy team, I think, needs a little bit of fixing. But, we miss you, Wolfie. I was like, geez, I haven't mentioned, your name in a while. So hopefully you're all right. It's good to see you with us tonight. Big up to you, Wolf Mallor. Spurs on the attack, though. Johnson in behind. Oh, Sonny! It's 2-0! It's 2-0! It's 2-0! Oh, please! No! 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 Offside! Oh, it looked on! It looked on! It looked... Oh, Johnson. Was Johnson off? No, he's on. No, he's on. He's on. He has to be on.
Yes, he could be keeping him on.
Is Sonny on? Is the question.
Sonny's on.
It's close. It's so close. Very close.
VAR.
Need a VAR check on that one. It's very close there.
Great to see you back, and happy birthday, big man.
Big up to Wolf Mallor. Hopefully a big birthday win for you, and also really do appreciate your support for the channel. Is this on?
Ooh, you look at the boot of Diassi. It's millimeter, honestly.
It's so
It's an absolute toenail if that is.
Oh, I think he is. I think he's on. I think he's on. I think his head is also behind Diassi's. I think it's behind.
I remember Harry Kane, his feet was bigger than Southampton's player and he nailed offside, remember?
His shoulder looks behind.
He's on.
I think he must be on. He must be on.
It's 2-0.
He must be on.
Sonny, 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 he's in my head. Oh, they're going from.
Why is it going from that angle?
Well, that's a disgrace.
That looks
what
different.
did they do? Send the fucking drone up?
Of course, they've just magicked up another angle all of a sudden, that makes it look worse. Of course, they've just discovered another one.
It's a joke. It's a joke. They must have got one off the latest flight heading into Stansted, Jack. It's ridiculous. Oh, come on. 25 minutes.
Why are they using this angle instead? What's better about this angle
than
the other one?
He's definitely onside.
Oh, he's off.
He's on.
Offside.
Oh,
why?
Jesus
I mean,
Christ.
jeez. I mean, that is just a magical angle.
That is an atrocious angle. That's bird's eye view. That's on top of the cockerel.
Wow, that looked on. But I mean, they've just magicked up an angle there. Really have.
It's a joke.
Chelsea have gone long here. Well done, Basuma.
My apologies, Jack. Them stats are ready to go.
That's all right.
Oh, how's that off? That's a poor.
Wow, that seemed so close and seemed like you would just give it to him.
That's a talking point for halftime for sure.
Sonny again. Here he is.
Oh, go on.
Great run from Son.
Go on.
Driving right at them. Johnson.
Brennan.
Come on. There you go, Brennan. Great move, Brennan. Madison. Oh, loses it. Gets it caught under his feet. Great effort so far.
Basuma picks it up. This is great Tottenham performance first 15 minutes. This is brilliant. We're dominating the opening exchanges. We need to capitalize, though. We need to go and get that second. I feel robbed, but we need to go and get it. Destiny with the throwing.
Damn. He did not look off.
Sonny.
Come on, Sonny.
I don't know. I want to see proper lines on that. I didn't look.
I did. The first angle looked like he was on, and then the second angle you could see why it was maybe off by like a toe. But that's why I'm confused.
Yeah, but Jack, the second angle.
Why is it that both? Why is one angle better than the other? I'm confused why one angle is better than the other.
It's a joke. Sar. Good ball to Van de Ven. That's the sirens coming to arrest VAR. Johnson. Oh, it's a good pass. It's gone out for a corner kick. Come on, Tottenham. This is where Rombom or Van de Ven step up, Jacko.
Big
What
B and
start.
AK audits. Spurs 1, Chelsea 0. Come on, you Spurs. Big Bobby. Hopefully you're all right, Bobby. Thank you for the support, sir.
Let's go.
Let's grab this second, man.
Big
Come on.
Bobby.
Let's grab this second. Got robbed of that second there. Let's make it for real. And let's make it no debate. Make it no debate. Come on.
Porro with the arm up. This is a set piece from the training routine.
Oh! All over us.
Kulu picks it back up.
The gods. I feel like they grabbed every single Spurs player they could and tried to take him
They're
down.
all over him. Oh, Kulu, if he gets out of this. Oh, unlucky. 2-on-1. He does well.
Romero. What a tackle. Udoji. Who's he giving a yellow to? Who's he even giving a yellow to? Oh, my Lord.
He's already committed. He's doubled down. He's looking at bringing up a rap sheet.
Oh, he's giving that yellow too quickly as well, the referee. What's he even... It's not even like...
Free kick.
What's he giving the yellow for?
It's not even a free, Jacko.
Oh, my Lord. He's not one... That's the closest someone... Oh, my Lord. That's the cleanest anyone's ever won anything. Jesus.
Oh, Sterling's a little bitch. Get up. Jesus, he's gone down, made the most of that. Oh, Farrell,
checking red. Oh my Lord! Oh my Lord! Did they not? Oh. They didn't give a red card to Havertz yesterday. They didn't give a red card to Havertz yesterday. The referees, dude. Oh my Lord! After the Liverpool game, they will never give us one break. They will never give us one.
They're trying to even it out. It's 2-footed. Studs are up.
Oh my Lord! What are they even doing, though? Havertz did the same challenge yesterday. And Ketia did the same challenge on Vicario.
Play on? Yeah, he's staying on.
Oh,
that's a joke that they
How
even
are they
looked
even
at
looking
that.
at that?
Challenge.
They're looking at anything with Spurs to take it away. Jeez, that's scary. I mean, they don't want us to have a single break from the referee ever.
No.
Whew.
Oh, Sanchez. That keeper, he doesn't want it, Jack. He is melting under the pressure. Let's get shots off on his goal. He is crumbling out there. Slowly crumbling. But you're right, Jack. That's a joke. That they even checked that for a red card. Oh, my God. It's embarrassing. Another embarrassing moment. They're looking to even out the Liverpool game. You're right, Jack. Rombom. The Rominator. Out to Van de Ven. Bissouma. Cuts. Who's that? Caseta cuts out the pass on Adoji and he's giving away the free kick. He needs to calm down a little, Adoji. He's only just received a yellow. They're going to look to come down this side. I'd be surprised if they didn't. Diassi back to Sanchez. Sonny straight on him like lightning.
Come on.
Nearly kicks that one out of
play. There you go, Rombom. Oh, look at Rombom chasing this down. Oh, what a savage.
Smash him. He pushes him over. And Sanchez just balloons it long. Oh, well done, Porro.
Well done, Porro.
Well. That's unbelievable.
Great control from Porro. Kulu! Oh, sir! What?
It's in the back.
What?
It's in the back.
What?
How's he not giving that? Oh, Chelsea are in behind here.
Oh, Romero.
Can Porro hold him up?
He's got caught out.
Sterling
Pedro, come
Porro,
on, man.
Hold him up. Don't let him
Blocks
shoot.
it.
Oh, that's great defending.
Blocks
That's...
it. No! How's that in?
They're looking for handball, though.
How's it go? How's it gone in? How's that gone in?
Porro looked like he done well defensively. Sterling, how's that gone in?
How has that gone in?
VAR check. Anyway, how's that not a free kick on Romero? It's a bloody shoulder barge in the fucking back. How's he not giving it? It's a blatant fucking free kick. Oh my God, it's a joke.
He's on. He's definitely on.
He's onside as well.
Porro 1-on-1.
It's come off his hand. The ricochet's come off his hand. That's got to be handball all day long. He's done the defending and it's bounced off his hand. How's the referee not seen this? Look, that's handball.
Yeah, that has to be a handball.
If they don't give this, I swear to fuck.
Oh, almost saved that. Vicario.
Porro needs to be stronger there. That's how that went, and he just pushed
Yeah,
him
he
out
gave
the
him
way.
too much space either.
Yeah, but that's handball. It should be
Yeah.
it's double free kick, handball, and a foul on Romero. Do the right thing for once.
No reason to keep.
Are they still checking this? It's so bloody obvious. It's so obvious.
They're going to find a way to make.
It's a joke. It's so obvious what they're doing. They're trying to find a way of giving it. It's so bloody obvious. It's handball. It's off his hand. It's brought the ball back into his direction. It's changed the direction of the fucking ball. It was being cleared. He'd done his job.
Okay, thank God.
Handball.
I
Jesus
was worried
Christ.
there. Worried there that they. I mean, I'm still convinced they're looking for any way to try to get us. You know, they just don't want to give us anything. I mean, they tried to find probably another angle to make it look like they probably tried to, maybe determine whether that was, Sterling's foot instead of his arm. They were trying to find a new angle for that. Jeez.
Wonder if you put a pair of boots on your hands, Jack.
Oh my Lord.
You won't even allow Romero to get back on the pitch. It's just such.
Little kick out from
the
Romero.
referee's already on their side.
Little kick out from Romero now they're looking at. It's not even that malicious. It's literally just taps his calf. He literally just taps his calf.
They're looking for every reason to send us off, Jack. That's 3 now. Well, that's twice they've looked for that.
Jeez, sketchy pass back.
Oh, what a ball by Vicario, though. Well done. Who's that, Johnson?
Madison
picks it up.
Matters going down easy.
He's just right down the back of him. It's all right. Van de Ven has it. He's mopped it up. Big Van.
Sir!
He just pushed him. Oh, he's not giving anything.
He doesn't want it.
He's not giving anything to us. It's so blatant. Madison under pressure. Johnson goes with him. Force Chelsea into giving us the ball back. Destiny Adoji. Jackson's offside anyway.
Into Vicario. Well done, Vic. Well done, Vic. Ooh, a little left. Not enough on it from Van de Ven.
Great ball out by Van de Ven. Back into Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez. Do not let him shoot.
Sails over the bar. Whew. 24 minutes has flown by in this first half. Flown by. End-to-end
from
stuff.
An early game, from early stages that we would dominate in the last 10 minutes. It's not liking the way the game's starting to pan out a bit, Jack.
No, it's scrappy, I would say.
It is turning into a scrappy game. Well done, Johnson.
When that's Basuma. Come on, man.
He pulls out. Well done, Van de Ven. Fucking brilliant defending.
He's given a foul for Basuma's challenge.
Oh, my God. Did he book him as well?
He held him back, maybe. Yeah.
Even Postecoglou's going mad. He's going berserk. The referee is so biased. He's out to make sure Chelsea get a result. That's all I'm saying on it. He's out to make sure Chelsea get a result, this referee. Someone needs to check his shorts, make sure there's not a Nike tick and a Chelsea fucking crest on it. It's a joke. Cole Palmer delivers it.
Come on, clear.
Poor defending.
No, fuck.
No.
Jeez.
Did he kick that backwards? Who was that? Did he kick that backwards? That Chelsea player was happening.
Too close for comfort right now. Too close for comfort.
Who's that with the first header? That's poor by Romero. Porro, great clearance by Porro. Saved the goal there. Chelsea starting to find a foothold in this game. Papa Massar tries to get the challenge in on Enzo. Has a shot. It's gone out for a goal kick. Chelsea starting to get a foothold in this Jack game. What needs to change?
Yeah, they are starting to get a foothold in it. I don't know. It just seems like maybe we've gotten a little bit sloppy on the ball. That's what I would maybe say. I think we're not really controlling it as cleanly as I would like to. I think we're giving them maybe too many. Yeah, right here, example, another turnover, please.
No, they're
Van de
in.
Ven, well done, Romero.
Van de Ven is not going for a penalty. Will that be given? Could be a penalty on here if he's caught him. It's a shot from the edge of the box.
No! It's a shot from Caicedo.
Oh, Caicedo makes it 1-1.
They've been turning it over. They've been turning it over in midfield.
Out by Romero.
Oh,
it's offside.
It's given an offside.
Oh, please. Oh, please.
Another. Something's happened here.
Come on, we're falling apart.
What the hell
is
going on?
We need to get ourselves back together again. He's not off. Oh, Palmer touches it. He's off. Oh, well, Chelsea player touched it beforehand.
Maybe
or the player in the line of vision.
Sterling offside.
No, the player's legs it went through. Who's that? Jackson could be off.
I don't think he actually touched him, Van de Ven. I think Sterling just went down. We were being really sloppy there.
It goes through Jackson's legs here, and I think that's what they're looking at the offside for. Colwill originally came back from an offside position, too.
We are getting very lucky here.
Oh, what dive by? How's Sterling not being booked for a dive there, by the way?
And they're looking for another reason to be mad at Romero.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Jackson, likely.
If Son's was offside, that's offside. I'm sorry, that's more obvious than the Son one. It's more obvious than the Son one.
But of course, they're using on this angle. Where's the other angle that they were able to find with Son?
Yeah. I'm telling you, the VR and the refs are out to get Chelsea a result here if they give this. He's fucking... That's more obvious than the Son one. Oh, here we go, Jack. They zoom right in on this one that they didn't do it, Son.
I just think this is also like a worse angle.
This will be given. This will be given. Oh, here we go, zooming right in. Fucking turn into an
worse angle than the one they
CSI.
had with Sonny. This is a far worse angle.
It's just turned into an episode of CSI, Jack. Turn on Disney Plus there. Watch Criminal Minds there. We'll watch an episode of that. This is disgusting.
Oh, he's off.
Offside. Eat it. Come on. Woo!
We still...
Oh, what? What's going on here? What are they checking now?
Now they're looking at the Van de Ven and Romero challenge.
He hasn't touched them. He doesn't touch him. It's clear as fucking day. Sterling's gone down. He should be sent off for diving.
And then Romero wins the ball first here. He wins the ball first there. He's literally just trying to clear the ball. He's literally just clearing the ball.
They're given every reason to try and give them something. This is embarrassing. They're having an absolute nightmare.
They are looking for everything in this game.
Jesus Christ, Jack. We may as well just go and watch Crime Scene on Disney Plus. This is disgusting. He's just got the ball. What do you want him to do? The guy's right in fucking front of him. Jesus Christ. He's kicked the ball first, and the guy's right in front of him is ricocheted. Where do you think his foot is going to go? Where do they actually think his foot is supposed to go?
He's being summoned to the monitor.
Oh, my Lord.
What the fuck is going on?
What she's going to give it? Look at the free
He's supposed to clear the ball. He's supposed to clear it.
He's been given in the game. Of course
he's supposed to be clearing it.
He's fucking cleared the ball. Where did he want his foot to go, Jack?
What the hell is he supposed to be doing?
Oh, what? Where is his foot supposed to go? Like, the guy's right in front of him after he's kicked the ball.
What's the point?
Oh, what's the point of being a footballer if you can't kick the ball first?
How's he supposed to? What's he supposed to do?
It's his natural position. Now, that's the thing. You know, it's natural. That's natural. He goes to clear the ball. The guy's right in front of him. Once the ball ricochets off and moves away, where's his foot gonna fucking go? Where did he expect him to put it? Has he given that? Oh, he's given it, has he? He's given it. Romero's asking him, where do you want me to put my foot? Oh, that's embarrassing. He's sending him off. There's a red card out. Oh, my God.
Joke. Get rid of VAR.
They've sent him off.
Get rid of it.
They've sent Romero off and given the penalty.
What a
Fuck
joke.
VAR. He's gone to clear the ball.
They've literally looked for everything.
He's gone to clear it.
They've literally looked for everything to give that a goal. They've looked for everything to give that a goal.
I'm sick of it.
They've ruled out the Sonny offside, and now they're looking for everything to give that a goal.
He's kicked the ball. Where do you want his foot to go? Oh, it's a joke. And then to double down and give him a red card, that's double jeopardy. How is that even a red?
How is that even a red?
Romero doesn't want to go. He's saying football's done. He's absolutely going mad here, and he's dead right. He's saying football's finished. Sonny's even going mad. Even Sonny's going mad. He's ruined it. He's absolutely fucking ruined it. Fuck you, Oliver. Fuck you.
No, VAR has ruined it. VAR has officially ruined it. They've now, ever since the Liverpool, like I said before, ever since the Liverpool incident, they've looked for every single reason. They've looked for every reason. They've looked for every reason.
This is embarrassing.
They've looked for every reason to screw us over since the Liverpool game. Now Eric Dyer onto the pitch. Oh my Lord, this is worst possible nightmare. This is worst nightmare
for stuff. Who? Brennan Johnson?
Johnson being, this is worst nightmare type of stuff. This is shocking. It's dead.
Football's done. It's ruined.
This is dead. This is ruined. This is dead. This is ruined.
Oh yeah, of course. Go and tell the keeper. Yeah, warn the keeper about everything. You dickhead. You absolute knob. And then they wonder why referees get the fucking attention they do. You see a big drive by the pundits trying to not bring attention to them. This is why they get it. They're a joke. Come on, Big Vic. Please put him off. Palmer. So! He gets a hand to it and it still just goes in. Cole Palmer with the shush.
Fuck off, Cole.
Fuck you. Fuck off, dickhead. I'm done with this shit. I'm sick of it.
This whole game has just been looking at fucking VAR angles for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
This has just been a game of looking at VAR angles to help Chelsea stay in the game. They saw that Spurs were capable of going 3-0 up in 10 minutes, and they quickly had to calm it down, and they had to give Chelsea everything they could to keep them in the game.
R.I.P. football. Oh, look at them all.
Literally shushing us after getting a penalty as well.
It's embarrassing.
Shushing for a penalty. Idiots.
Oh, he's giving them fucking everything. What is the point in competing? He's giving them absolutely everything. This guy may as well go and fucking referee tag rugby. Holy shit.
Might as well just jump into the Chelsea away end.
Oh, it's so annoying, Jack.
Into Sar. Pedro.
Don't lose your cool, Pedro.
It's not a great challenge from Pedro.
He's gone down. Twisted his ankle. He's getting bad to worse. That's his ankle gone. It's a twist. It's a sore one. This is an embarrassment. How much minutes injury time are we going to get now off the back of all this crap? No, we're just going to have to grind it out defensively. See what we can do.
Yeah. Jerome saying, just quickly though, ball behind Chelsea. No way.
No, it's
No
squared
way.
to Jackson. It's
No
2-1.
No way. No, he's off. He's
Offside.
Off. He's off. He's off. This is not... It started out so well. The moment we went 2-0 up and it got taken away from us, we have fallen off. The moment it got taken away from us. Yeah, he's off.
He's off. What a joke.
Got
Jerome
taken
says
away from us. Yeah.
Jerome says Michael Oliver's an effing disgrace, man. I'm so angry. I think we all are, to be honest. I think it sums up every single one of the way every single one of us are feeling right now, lad.
Moonhead, what are you doing, man? Oh, my Lord. Oh, my... Giving it away far too often. Far too often.
Go on, Sonny. Sarr trying to get the press on. Just get this to halftime 1-1. Let Postecoglou rethink a plan.
It's scary how quickly they got him behind, though, the moment that also Dyer's in the team as well.
Yeah. Van de Ven mops it up. I think we've gone 2 up front with Son and Kulu by the looks of it. So everything else remains the same, the midfield and the back line. Sarr trying to get the press on. He's played in behind. Tottenham players look like they're tiring. He's got to be off. Vicario comes out, cleans
Spurs
it up.
Still playing a dangerous game with that high line.
We'll be definitely doing a video on this VAR controversy tomorrow. I'm sick of it. Van de Ven, bit of composure. Doji. Go on, kid. Go on, kid. Well done.
But yeah, Jerome, it's ruined this game. They're just trying everything they can to try to take anything away from Spurs. Ever since our luck against Liverpool, man. They're just trying to take everything away from us.
I'm genuinely baffled how
I don't get how I have no logic or anything to explain how that would be a red card, Jerome, or even a penalty. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. I think people will try to look for reasons. I don't think you should. Really don't encourage you to try to look for reasons to try to explain that. It's not a penalty. No. It's not a red card.
No. It's a disgrace is what it is.
And everyone's saying that Romero should have been off before that. For what? Tapping a guy on the calf for like a tiny kick out on tapping him in the calf? You should be sent off for that? Again, I'm also baffled by anybody who wants to make that sort of case. I know you say that with a super chat here, but come on.
Play Kulu. Oh, Madison. Sarr picks it back up. Why are you shooting, kid?
Oh, man. Pass.
Handball, though. Where's the handball? You needed the pass there, didn't you, Jack? Sarr. Chelsea are looking to run off Dyer every single time. We need Van de Ven to keep speaking to Dyer, keep him in check. I wonder who's going to be that leader across the back line now. Chelsea with the switch of play. That's gone out. I'm so angry. I'm so fucking angry. Come on, get a Chelsea player sent off.
What's going on now?
He's booking Ange Postecoglou. I don't believe this. Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my
It's the Michael Oliver show.
You think you couldn't get any more shameless or obvious? And then they go and do this. Tottenham top of the league. They want to destroy it. Send off players, give penalties that aren't penalties, and get our manager, banned from the sideline. It's a joke. Sonny.
Come on, Sonny.
Let's punish them. Come on, kid. Takulu bounces off him.
Well done, Matters.
Well done, Madison.
Doji,
back to Madison. This is better. Madison to Doji, back to Madison. Oh, it's well got out.
Good try.
That's it. Get the pressure on. Come on, Madison. Get up. We're already down.
Yeah, man. Unless it's...
Van de Ven puts it out.
Well done, Dyer.
That's a free kick. Well done. Van de Ven's won the free.
Does Madison want a penalty? What's going on here?
Well, let's have a look.
I don't know what did he injure himself?
Don't know.
Has he hurt himself here?
Where's the VAR check, though?
Has he hurt himself?
I want a VAR check.
58 Goj says Romero should have been off before that anyways. I don't really know what challenge they're referring to, because if they're talking about when he had that little kick out, I mean, for what? I mean, genuinely, that was a tap on
the back.
He got tapped on the back of the calf. How on earth is that in any way a red card? I mean, if that's a red card, then every single little, head to head, every single chest to chest, every single shoulder barge that you see guys give to each other would be a red card.
Oh, that was dirty by, what's his name? Cole Palmer on Madison. Dirty. But Jack, I mean, look, I don't want to hear anyone say it's a red card because, that little kick out, what came before that? The shoulder barge by Thiago Silva in the back. The rules state you can't shoulder barge someone in the back. So it's a free kick there anyway. Whole team stemmed from what was a free kick to us anyway.
Unless I missed something from earlier, I don't think Romero had any sort of challenge earlier that you could actually realistically say was a clear red. And then the challenge in the penalty area was not a red to me either, 58 Goj. I appreciate, the sending in the super chats, but I'm not going to cater or anything or just sort of agree with you just to agree with you. I just disagree. I just disagree.
If that's a red card, we've lost the game.
I don't know what he did even earlier to warrant a red card, other than, again, that kick out on Colwell, but that was not an actual kick out. I mean, he tapped him on the back of the calf. Even in slow motion, it looked slow. When he even did it in slow motion, it looked slow.
I'm not having that as a red card. I'm not. Like, even the yellow card that Adoji got before that, you could tell he was they were waiting to get someone sent off. Waiting. It's good pressure, though, by Sonny. He's not giving up. Chelsea with quick transitions through this midfield, though.
Get out, Vic. Thank you, sir.
Vicario, well done.
Van de Ven.
Oh, no. Van de Ven's gone down with his hamstring. He's gone down holding his hammy. He's done. He's injured.
Oh, no.
That's his hamstring gone. Fuck's sake.
This is nightmare for Spurs.
This is a nightmare. His hamstring is gone. Yeah, he felt it while he's running. Oh, no.
This is not good.
Oh, no. He's pulled his hamstring. That's both of our centre-backs out. Worst nightmare.
This is not good.
This is our worst nightmare.
All the bad luck going against us today.
Oh, my God.
All the bad luck going against us today.
Emerson coming on at centre-back.
A lot of bad luck.
That's all he can do.
A lot of bad luck right now.
Come on, Emerson. Come on, man. It's going to be one big ask now to get this over the line. Holy shit. Van de Ven's now out injured. Oh,
this is just a whirlwind of stuff happening.
This is nightmare.
This is just unbelievable. Højbjerg warming up as well.
This is a nightmare.
Might come on for hard to know.
Ben, we'll have a good discussion on this at half. We'll take it now while this is going on. He says Romero needs to cut that out of his game. Getting the ball and getting something on the opponent was legal, but not with VAR and rules that can be banned. Look, on that, I do understand what you're saying, right? But what I will say is the guy's right in front of him, Enzo. He's right in front of him. Once he kicks that ball, it ricochets off and the ball's gone out. Where's Romero supposed to put his foot? He's already gone with the motion to kick the ball, so it's already a natural movement. When VAR slows everything down like that, it looks a lot worse. That is not a penalty. I'm sorry, but it's not a bloody penalty. I do understand what you're saying, though, Alben. I do understand it that, he does have that in his game.
Yeah.
But on this occasion, I'm sorry, I have to defend my man.
I just don't know how he really could have done it differently, Al. Even if he does leave one on after, I mean, he wins the ball clearly. He's clearing the ball. He's not even really tackling it. He's actually just clearing it. And he's falling over while doing it.
Madison's off too.
Off too. This is just nightmarish for Spurs.
Oh, this has gone bad to worse. That's Madison, Van de Ven, both gone off injured, and Romero sent off. Oh, my Lord. Højbjerg coming on.
This is really not good.
Oh, this day has gone from bad to worse. Oh, my God. No one knows what to... No, you can see the bench there shell-shocked with what's going on here.
2-0 up as well. We were 2-0 up, taken away from us. This is shocking.
Just get this to halftime so we can get some sort of shape and that about us.
Over the top again.
Oh, they played it in behind Pedro Porro. Can Emerson get back? We don't have the pace of Van Bennett's cross. Dyer cuts it out. Well
I don't
done.
think we can play this high line. I think we're going to get punished for it, to be honest. I think Ange has to make a change.
Yeah.
They're just playing this ball over the top to Sterling every time. Pedro Porro's getting really...
Porro has to switch onto it, though. He's got to drop a yard or two back.
Yeah.
He can't be on the line. I know he's just got to drop a bit off Sterling at this moment in time to try and read them balls over the top. I can't believe this. It's a Chelsea corner kick. It's cleared to the edge of the box. Don't let them shoot. It's a big ball in towards the back. Vicario comes and claims and deals with it. He's looking to spring the quick attack. He's giving the ball to Destiny Adoji. He's looking for people ahead of him. No one there. Højbjerg wins a throw-in.
Just need to keep our composure, lads. Just need to keep riding these. This is hard to take.
I don't even know what to say, Jack. I'm actually speechless.
I am pretty speechless by how this game is just... I mean, we were absolutely all over them. They were about to get a hiding. And that just a toenail offside. And then all of a sudden, it's this situation.
The VAR have changed the game. They're dictating this game. Højbjerg looking to get a bit of press on. Same with Papa Matsar, but the outball is always there. Yeah. Come on, Porro. You have to go and meet it, kid. Caicedo sprays it. Cole Palmer.
Yeah, they're just keeping width here, Chelsea. They're just spraying it left to right. They're just keeping the width.
We're trying to do what Liverpool done. Keep it very narrow. Sterling running at us. Someone putting a challenge. Oh, no. Well, it's bouncing everywhere. Fucking hell.
Never getting any deflections.
Well done,
all the deflections aren't going our way.
No. They're in here.
Ball
across Vicario. Great play by Vicario. Højbjerg just loose it clear.
This is hard.
I need to go toilet. Come on, hurry up, half time.
You're just going from left to right here, Chelsea.
Yeah. It's a ball in behind down the left.
Oof. Cleared away by Dyer.
It's cut out by Eric Dyer. He's holding his own so far.
Come on, lads. Be impressive if we were able to see this out.
Down.
I'll be very impressed if we can see this out here for the rest of this half.
Alban doubles down. Jack says Romero had a scare minute before. He should have been calm.
If people are referring again to that little kick out to Levi Colwell, I'll have to look at it again. But I really didn't see much in that. I really didn't. I actually thought that was really dramatized. I mean, it's a bit of a petulant sort of kick out by Romero. But if they were to red card somebody for that, I mean, geez, I've seen far worse this weekend that, doesn't even get looked at. If that's what we're referring to. It could have been a challenge that maybe I missed, though, from earlier. It really could have been. I'm trying to be vulnerable here and, say that I don't remember everything. But Pop Matsar here.
Yeah. We'll have another look at it after Alban. Yeah. I don't know. I think for me it was poor. And then we also have 58. Goj 58 says, literally, Liverpool had the same red against you.
I agree with that. Believe me, I agree with that. But I think we said we were lucky in that Curtis Jones red card. Even during the watch-along, I think we said we were lucky. Like, we were laughing just sort of that we were given that sort of break. That doesn't mean then that we deserve the same thing or all of a sudden like that 58 coach. Doesn't then mean that this one's okay too. Doesn't mean this one's okay too.
Yeah.
And I think
get a goal here.
Kulu!
Spot to Kulu! Oh, he's only an inch away from it, Jacko.
And Liverpool got all the intention in the world and all the sympathy in the world. They got all the sympathy in the world from the rest of the football community, so I don't really know.
Yeah, they got an apology, right?
They got a literal apology. They got a literal apology, so I really don't. I mean, we both, even during the watch-along, thought it was ridiculous that Curtis was given one. But doesn't excuse it to have. Doesn't excuse it. It doesn't excuse it. Appreciate your support, 58 Gauge, as well as Al Ben. Chelsea down our right-hand side again. Sterling.
Tottenham are just
Pedro
looking to
Porro.
block
He's
it up
giving
down
him
the
too
middle.
much
He's
space,
running at us.
Porro. He's giving him far too much space, Porro.
Yeah. Oh, they're looking for a penalty.
No, it's just Sterling's just diving all over the place.
Well, then book him, because he dived on the one with Van de Ven in the box as well already. Book that little fucker for diving. Should be second yellow and off.
Yeah, he's diving everywhere. Jeez, those two pretty...
That's second one.
Those are two pretty atrocious dives, actually. Yeah, the one on Van de Ven and that one. That should be 2 cards for diving.
Højbjerg clips it down the line too.
I'm sorry, Oliver is just he's made his intentions quite clear. A few games now this season we've had him, and he's been nothing but a pain in the ass. He's been nothing but a disgrace against us. He's been a disgrace against us this season.
He's just literally refusing to give them any bookings. He doesn't want to run the risk of having to equalize it down to 10 men.
Just doesn't want to give them. He just doesn't want to give us a single break.
I'm absolutely livid, lad. Højbjerg looking to get this underway very, very quickly, though, with a throw in deep in Chelsea's half. Gets it to Sonny. Can Sonny produce a bit of magic?
Oh, Sonny, sir!
Oh, go down! Penalty! No?
Suma! Højbjerg! Oh, good idea. Oh. Sar.
Picks it up. Well done. Porro.
Oh, too risky
Loses
from Pedro.
out.
That's risky.
Chelsea on the breakaway.
Get there, Mo. Get back into shape, lads.
I want a VAR check on that challenge on Son.
Udoji.
Cole Palmer, don't let him shoot. Do not let him shoot.
Oh,
it's a good ball.
Oh, Mo. Thank you, Mo.
Vic and Mo there. Kulu, that's a foul. He doesn't give it. Oh, my God.
Back post. Porro. Sar. Great work from Sar.
He's been sandwiched there. Has he... Oh, finally. Finally, he pulls out fucking yellow card.
Give Colwell a yellow.
That's it, sir. That's it, sir. That's it. Who does Colwell think he is? That's it, Basuma. Give it to him. Little shit break. Book him. Book him, ref. Descent. Look, he's lost the run of himself. Look, he's having to be dragged back and everything. He's lost it. Send them off. And someone makes a great point in the chat. Basuma was sent off for diving against Luton, wasn't he, Jack?
He was.
Oh, he's giving a card to Sarr. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. He's been the one that's been fouled. He's the one that was fouled.
And I don't even know if Sarr started anything for this. Let's see. Gets pulled down. Yeah, it's Colwell as well. It's Colwell as well.
Did he even book Colwell?
Yeah, he did. He did. Colwell's out of control. Are we going to call for Colwell to be sent off like we wanted Romero to be sent off? He's clearly also...
I'm about to lose my bloody mind.
He's clearly also boiled up. If we wanted Romero sent off, shouldn't Colwell get sent off here?
Ball down his side. Attack him. Tottenham have to, every opportunity you get, turn this nitty-gritty and get them yellow cards and send them off. What's they're looking at now? Reece James looks guilty. What are they looking at? VAR check. Are they looking to send Basuma off? Oh,
no,
elbow to the face.
Of Udoji.
Send them off. No, send them off. Standard's been set. Standard's been set. Get them off. No. Typical. He's not wearing the right colour jersey. Not wearing white.
Oh, Moonhead.
Good ball. SPURS. The Sun.
Højbjerg. Nice job, Højbjerg. Sonny. Ah.
Have a free for that.
Good try. Good pressure.
Oh, great pressure. Oh, no. It's that Porro. What's he doing? Get back at right back.
Cleared away by Eric Dyer. Well done.
Well done, Adoji. He's on a yellow as well. He has to be very, very careful, Destiny. It's not ideal.
I think he's blown half-time.
Yeah.
Well, lots to talk about, but I'm actually glad we got into halftime level. I'm glad we got into halftime level. That was a sketchy last 20 or so minutes there. To be honest, this is maybe a moment that I will actually at least take some sort of, recognition that Spurs, I think we were starting to slip up a little bit. The moment that we got that second goal, got ruled out, felt like we got a lot sloppier on the ball. We were giving away the ball a lot more in midfield. We weren't nearly as devastating with some of those breaks, and we were sort of asking for it. We were sort of asking for the pressure, but I mean, the decisions today, I'm sorry, I just don't really, unless Romero is somehow a perfect human being and he's supposed to be able to be standing straight up at all times and he's supposed to be able to clear it standing straight up without making any contact with anybody, I just don't see it as a red. But this is just, it's a day where this is a hard day in the office for Spurs, and this is going to be a hard day in the office for us. Paul Markey saying that prick Neville was praying for the red card. I think everybody's praying for our downfall really this weekend, actually, Paul Markey. We have to accept that. Everybody else has dropped points for the most part, and now they want to see us drop points as well, and it seems like we're not going to get any breaks from anybody. It's going to have to be down to our own hard work, and it's going to have to be down to our own composure tonight if we expect to get 3 points here, but our job has been made very, very difficult here, Paul. It really has. And I just think this game has just been changed entirely to how we even expected it to unfold. I mean, this is just now an entirely different game from what it was before. We have Van de Ven now off of the pitch. We have Romero off of the pitch. Madison off of the pitch. Out without some of our 3 best players. I really am worried as well about actually how long those injuries will be in terms of the long term as well. Romero's, sent straight off too, so that means he will miss the next 3 games as well, unless that's, not appealed. I mean, this is a disaster scenario for Spurs. Well, this is not great.
First of all, I want an apology off air before the end of the game, and I want the audio released. Liverpool got it. Why don't we get it? Look, you're right, Jack, right? We started inviting on around pressure. We started getting a bit sloppy. They opened in 15, 20 minutes. We absolutely dominated. But then, look, VAR started getting involved. It's stopping and starting. And I wonder, because of the stop and start nature of everything that went on, is that what led to Van de Ven's hamstring injury? Because as a player, when you're sprinting around and you stop, and it's continuous stop-start, that increases your likelihood of pulling something, of getting an injury, definitely pulling something because of that stop-start nature. When your body's warmed up, the last thing you wanted to do was cool down. But because everything took so long, I guarantee you that's probably what led to Van de Ven pulling the hamstring. But look, the decision was an absolute joke. First of all, it was a free kick on Romero with the shoulder barge by Thiago Silva. And then Romero literally clears the ball. It's gone. What the people want him to do? He's already in the motion of kicking the ball. The guy's right in front of him. If I'm standing right in front of him when he's in a motion to go and kick the ball, I expect once he's kicked that ball to be touched by his foot at some point. Yeah. It's an absolute joke. The problem is you've got guys that have never played the game. That's why the referees, because they weren't good enough as footballers, trying to dictate what's going on. You've got a whole media-led campaign lately. You can't speak about the referees. It's not them, blah, blah, blah. I'm fucking sick of it. I've had it up to here. I just knew, Jack, we knew this was coming. People have been saying to me for the last ages, Dave, stop with your conspiracy theories about VAR. But they are dictating the games. They're dictating the way this league goes. We were on top and absolutely cruising, but then they had to get their shitty little cameras involved and everything else, turn it into crime scene investigation rather than a game of football. And they've absolutely ruined it. And I'm sick of it. I've had it up to here with them. Just get rid of the fucking thing. It's absolutely ruining the game. It's supposed to be a contact sport. You want non-contact sport. Go and referee tag rugby. Go and referee basketball. Go and referee fucking volleyball. I'm sick of it. It's a contact sport, football. They're an absolute joke, and I want my apology and everything else off them. They're going to give it to one club, be fair and give it to another. I'm not going to sit here and ask for a replay because I'm not that shameful. But I'm sorry, Oliver and co have got it absolutely wrong today. But everything else that has happened after that, Jack, it's just turned into an absolute disaster, right?
Yeah.
Madison coming off injured. If you kept him on, you'd still have that opportunity of a long-range shot or long-range effort or a good assist by him. That's come off. Van de Ven's come off injured. Now is a true test of our character and our backup players' strength and depth. Can they pull something off? Let's wait and see.
Yeah, we'll see if we can see what we'll just see. We'll just see. It's this game has just been flipped on its head, really, in my opinion. I think it's just been flipped on its head. It's really hard to really, I think, expect a lot from us at this stage. I'm not going to really put even that much pressure really on Spurs from here on out. I just am worried about the future. I'm worried about certain players' health after this. I mean, Van de Ven, that's not good when you see somebody go out in that sort of way. I'm worried that Romero is now going to be out for the next 3 games. I mean, this is just disaster scenario. And I see some people sort of saying it's a bit of a Dr. Tottenham. I don't even know, like a bit self-created in the way that we sort of started to invite on a bit of pressure. But I just think from there, we just sort of put it, I guess, in the referee's hands. And the referees have just decided to make a howler of it, really. And I think we've actually done pretty well in trying to cope with it. I think the rest of it's also just sort of out of our hands. Madison's injury is out of our hands. Van de Ven's injury is out of our hands. Maybe these guys are a little too pumped up. Maybe they're a little too excited, but I think we began the game really well. We began the game really strong. It's really hard for me to be that critical, actually, of us. I actually think we've done all right to sort of see this game to even a draw at this stage. I just think this game has really been flipped on its head, really personally, and it's hard to make sense of it, and it's hard to even know what to expect from us at this stage. Jim saying with his super chat, gents, we are still in the game. Have faith in Ange. I have faith in Ange. I do feel like he has to look at sort of that high line right now, though, Jim, because I think we're getting away with it at this moment in time. I eventually think Chelsea will punish us if we continue to play such a high line. I understand, if we try to take it to them still and we try to sort of at least offer more of a threat going forward, that we will give them something to think about, but I'd almost rather try to take our chance maybe with a few moments, but I'm not expecting a win or anything like that at this stage, Jim. I mean, it would be a lot to ask of us. It would be a lot to ask. This game has just been flipped entirely on its head. We're without some of our best players. Our defense is virtually gone now at this stage. We're without our 2 starting center backs in this game. It's just a lot to ask, and it will take a real masterclass from the players as well as from Ange to get anything out of this game, really. It's a lot to take.
Yeah, look, what I would say, Jim, is, we know everything's against us, right? Oliver all game has been giving them the decisions, not us, right? We know everything is against us, right? We're up against our rivals. Everyone wants us to take our unbeaten record. My only hope now is that we can use that to galvanize some sort of team camaraderie in this game. One that will make us absolutely steely in terms of and give it absolute socks in the second half, give it everything we can. And look, last thing I will add to that is there's an opportunity now for players that have been ridiculed by the fan base. Look, I've been one of Dyer. There's been many of Emerson. Massive opportunities for these guys to step up now and play their part.
Yeah, huge part for them to do that. And if we are going to get anything out of this game, they'll need to do so, Jim. Big up to you, sir. And really do appreciate your hopefulness, your positivity. But I'm kind of just shocked. Like, it's like I've been punched in the face. I'm still trying to wake up from it there. Al Ben saying, in a 50-50 decision with a possible triple jeopardy, you cannot give that unless you are in favor for one team. What I would say, Al, and this is me trying again to sort of at least not be as I am going to be, biased towards Spurs. I also find that ridiculous how, anybody would, try to somehow remain objective, about this. I think I am going to be biased towards Spurs, but to try to be somewhat objective, I do feel like the Curtis Jones red card is a bit similar in that, right? It's initially a clean challenge, rolls over the ball, ends up making contact with sort of a standing leg that's just sort of sitting there. But the leg of the opposition player, it's not doing much to try to get out of the way. And so when a player is trying to clear it, and when a player is trying to challenge the ball, and they do make contact with the ball, I really don't know how much of that is really exactly, totally the player's fault if they're just trying to clear it. Maybe they're a little off balanced. Maybe they're a little out of control, but it wasn't even that out of control. Even Curtis Jones wasn't that out of control. This one, I think, was actually nowhere even near as bad as actually Curtis Jones. I think Curtis Jones wasn't a red card either, but this one is just an obvious clearance. He's just clearing the ball. Yes, he leaves one on afterwards, but I just don't even think there even is much in it in him leaving on one afterwards. It's not even that dangerous or reckless. It's just the guy's not even made much of an effort to even get out of the way either, Al. I could see how these days we've seen these decisions made. Like I said, the Curtis Jones was given as a red card. I remember one from the Euros where like Ukraine had a guy like sent off for kind of a pretty similar sort of challenge that just didn't make any sense. He just was trying to clear the ball and ended up getting a red card for it. It still means that the game is done. It still means that they're getting it wrong. Even if it happens to other teams, doesn't happen to us, and this is just our sort of day with it, still means that it's wrong. Still means that, it's not okay. I have said, though, before that it feels like VAR nowadays, Al, is so bad. VAR is so terrible that it just seems like one day your number is going to get called. One day you're going to get the bad day of the VAR decisions. And Spurs, I think ever since that Liverpool game, have absolutely had one coming for them. And maybe this is the one. Maybe this is the one where it's just, our numbers being called by VAR and there's not much you can do about it. I said that even after the Liverpool game, despite us being lucky, I said, you know what, it's just one of those days where VAR is just going to screw you over on the evening and they're going to help out the other team. And they've done that for Chelsea here, and they haven't done that for us here, Al.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just an absolute joke. I don't even think it is a 50-50 decision. Anyone that's played the game, you go to kick the ball, it's your leg's going in a forward motion. Once you've kicked the ball, your leg's still moving in a forward motion. Where do you want the guy to put his leg? Where? Explain to me.
Especially if he's just
I see some idiot there, Davey B. Gary Neville played more football than you clown, and he said it was a blatant red. Well, he wasn't saying that when the Liverpool fucking player got sent off a few weeks ago, was he?
No,
everyone goes off what these pundits say and everything else like it's gospel. Jamie Carragher famously under Conte said it was going to take 21 months when we first hired him to do a better job, but then calling for him to be sacked. And this is the problem. This is the problem. Too many people got to listen to too much everything else that they've got to say. At the end of the day, it's fucking football. You go to kick the ball, your leg's moving in a forward motion. Where do you want them to put it after that? Disgraceful.
And I heard that Gary Neville was practically begging for the yellow card, or begging for the red card, is what some people said too.
Of course he does.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's really going to be that unbiased in this one, especially also knowing that against Man United in their recent kind of woes as well. Donovan Osterreicher, member for 16 months, Fanstrom member, says, I cannot fathom how our unbeaten start of the season relies on bloody moon boots. The ultimate test awaits insanity. Leave it all on the pitch. I just, Donovision, from here on out, I'm going to just hope that Spurs can somehow see out this game, but I don't have a lot of hope, to be honest, man. Like, I don't have a lot of hope with Eric Dyer back there. I'm not going to even really try to get too angry with him, during the game, just because I think we are in a disaster scenario here. It's not entirely his fault or anything like that. He's just being asked to do a job, but this is going to be a tough 45 minutes from here on out. It is. It will be hard to get 3 points, be hard to even keep the point here. Everything that could go wrong has possibly gone wrong, really. I can't even imagine what else could go wrong that hasn't already happened at this stage. I mean, this is just the worst scenario you could find yourself in, and it's going to be insanity for Spurs to find any way out of this. But yeah, like you said, leave it all out on the pitch, and maybe we can get something out of it. But this is sort of, you can't even plan for this sort of thing, Donovan. This is sort of a situation in a game where you just don't even plan for these type of freak scenarios, really.
Look, you can't plan for it. All you can do is just hopefully that they can galvanize some team spirit off all the bad luck that's gone against us and put it out there. Look, including Moon Boots. Look, I've been his harshest critic. Tonight's an opportunity for him to, maybe stake his claim. Yeah. Let's wait and see. And
Dark Sun G says, FYI, this same ref didn't send Kovacic off for a similar challenge.
Oh, that was the one in the Man City game, right? If
Against
I'm
Arsenal.
correct,
Yeah,
was it?
against Arsenal. Yeah, against
Yeah,
Arsenal. No.
yeah. So I mean, they're not red cards, but today's one is. How does that work? And Kovacic was already on a yellow at that point, so it shouldn't have, So I just don't get it. I do not get it, Dark Sungji. Like I said, they were destined. Like, Jack's been saying it a long time. They were destined to iron out the Liverpool one. Destined to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Big up to you though, Dark Sunji. And I think Michael Oliver, you've said in the past, is a guy that screwed you over. I believe in for the Korean national team. Is he's just clearly has it out for us in this one. I don't know. It's just one of those days where it just feels like our numbers being called on this one. Eric Bacher saying Romero should have been off after the first challenge. Eric, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to really have to look back after that first challenge. I must have missed it, or because what I remember was a little tiny kick out afterwards, but I don't really remember the first challenge. I'm going to have to look back on it, to be honest, and I'm going to sort of kind of maybe keep my opinions away from it. Dave, do you have any recollection of the first challenge from Romero? I'm trying to I just don't remember it, Eric, and I'm going to have to look back on it, I guess. I must have missed it.
No, I don't. I don't. If he's talking about a doji, maybe, look, I don't think that was a red card either. I mean, last time I played football, it was a contact sport.
Yeah. There might be a bit of lagging. Big up to you, Eric, though. Like I said, I'm going to try to not be as ridiculous, and biased towards Spurs here, but I didn't see the first challenge maybe clearly enough, or I just don't recollect it, well enough to really have seen such an awful challenge. And also then later, like I said, to try to be, somewhat remembering of it. I remember he had a little kick out with Colwell, but even I think there was not that much in it. I think it's being really over dramatized. But that's just me personally, Eric, and I'm sorry, I'll have to go back and look at it. But a lot of people seem to think, and defense of you, a lot of people seem to think that Romero sort of had it coming to him. A lot of people feel like, he was kind of a bit too wound up, a bit too energetic, and that could be the case. It really could be. Knowing Romero, knowing the type of player he is going to go into it very passionate and very sort of full of energy. But I didn't see anything that was to a detriment or anything like that. Really, that's just me personally, though. And again, I'll have to look back on it. Jerome saying this looks like a setup against us. That Sun goal is 100% not offside. Romero's red card for what? Got the ball first and then a red card. Incredible. I didn't even think it was a penalty for that to even be a red card. I found it to even be crazier, Jerome, to go back and then give that as a red card. Didn't even think it was a penalty to begin with, but I could have been okay with, to be honest, I'd rather just keep Romero on the pitch. I probably would have been all right with conceding a penalty as long as Romero just stays on the pitch. For Romero to be sent off after that just really did, kind of just shock me and really did just blow me away. But Sonny's goal, it's one of those where like maybe it was actually, marginally offside, by a toenail, and we're just really unlucky. And also, to be fair, later on, there was an offside, right? That was also quite close for Chelsea that they did do correctly. But it has been, a bit of just a day of just looking at VAR angles, looking at VAR replays. And it's not been that enjoyable of a spectacle, I think, for that, Jerome. It's just been kind of just watching a bunch of referees just sort of take over the game and take over sort of the big moments. It's just been watching VAR pretty much for 45 minutes. I haven't actually really enjoyed the game really all that much. I felt like I haven't even watched that much football, but Sonny's goal, again, I'm going to try to, I felt like it was onside, but maybe there is something in it that was, with a certain angle that did make him offside. And to be fair to Chelsea, they had one that was also very close. But like I said before, and I'll say again, I don't know what Romero is supposed to do after he clears that. I didn't even think it was as bad as the Curtis Jones red card, but I think both of those challenges aren't even red cards. I think Curtis Jones wasn't, and this one isn't either. That's just me, though. It's just me. I don't care about the whole thing about him, asking for it or anything like that, or, it was coming to him type of thing. I think Romero's just very unlucky. Whether you think he was a bit wound up or not, this is a very unlucky way to get sent off. Even if you are sort of a bit too wound up, it's a very unlucky way to be sent off.
Speaking of wound up, Pochettino took off Levi Colwell and brought on Cucurella at halftime. Big up, Jerome.
And then
Nate, who is it? Jacob Anderson with the super chat. Big up, my man. Says it wasn't a red in my opinion. Romero lost his head, and VAR is why Van de Ven got injured. He needs to be better. and VAR. Yeah, look. Yeah, I do understand it. I do understand. Look, I do understand where people say, look, Romero doesn't help himself. I get that. But I'm sorry, for me, that's not a red card. I did say with the Liverpool one, I didn't think it was a red card, and I don't think that one's a red card either. I think the rules are being maybe misinterpreted, or the referees are that scared that they're trying to interpret everything to the law without. Oh, here we go.
Good chance here for
Papa Matasar on the break. Can he find Sonny?
Oh.
That's a poor ball. It's a poor ball by Papa Matasar. Real opportunity there to thread Son in behind. But Jacob, I agree with you. I definitely think all the stopping and starting is the main reason why Van de Ven's injury came about. When you're constantly stopping and starting and getting cold like that, when you've got pace like he has, your muscles have to be warmed up, and I definitely think it contributed to his injury for sure, my man. Yeah. Big up though, Jacob Anderson. Really appreciate the support, lad. But I agree with you. I don't think it was a red.
Thank you for your support, Jacob, my man. Netul Das from earlier, thank you for the support, my friend, with the super chat also as well. And I believe it was his first, for the channel. So thank you again, Netul. If you've had a comment from earlier, feel free to put it in now. I got a little lost with sort of all the other comments from earlier, so I apologize, my man. Should have been a bit more efficient, but we do appreciate the support, everybody. Neil Shafton, member for 2 years. Big up, Neil, as an elite member as well. He says, VAR and the indecision of the humans and ref uniforms have neutered this league. It's just hard to watch the Premier League without getting pissed off about something with the referees now, Neil. Just something always gets done wrong, or some sort of hassle of some kind always seems to come about, man, and it's getting too tiresome. It really is. And Martin Knightsbridge says, it's madness what's happening tonight. I'm absolutely fuming. Not at all what we could have predicted. Not at all what anybody could have accounted for, Martin. We're just going to have to keep our composure here as best we can, though. And then Big B and AK audits. The British game is gone. Welcome to Saudi football, where we play with swords, Big Bobby. But I don't know, man. It seems like, in the UK, or at least in the Premier League, they just really make a much more of a hassle of VAR decisions and just in general than any other league, from what I can tell. When I watch other leagues, they do not make as much of a hassle or as much of a, a mistake of it, Big B. That's just me personally, though. Just my opinion. And as well, Jerome saying, I'm not even blaming VAR. It is Michael Oliver who the one that is screwing us over. He just seems to really hate us, from what I can tell, Jerome.
No, do you know what? Michael Oliver, on-field decisions and that, I agree with, but I am blaming VAR to a certain degree. Look how many checks they've went through. I'm sorry, they're the one that flagged that. How can you flag that as a possible incident? They're the ones that brought it up, to the referee's attention. The referee didn't give it in real time. No one thought it was a penalty in real time. Nobody. No one. Yeah. But then VAR flagged it, so I do blame VAR. I'm sorry, VAR has a massive part to do with it.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. If I'm a player, I'm about to lose my rag. Honestly, I would do something to get sent off. But Jerome, I do think VAR has a part to play in it, though, my man. They're the ones that brought it to the referee's attention. This is completely blown up. Just if we can get out of this red point, I'll be absolutely puzzled. James standing over a free kick here for Chelsea, along with Gallagher. Reece James with the delivery. It's towards the back post. Let it go. Is that a goal kick? Did you let that go, or did he touch it?
I think he let it go.
He let it go. Goal kick to Tottenham.
Appreciate you, everybody, though. I know there are a lot of mixed emotions about this, and I know there are a lot of differing opinions. But we do appreciate you guys for just continuing to watch it. We're trying to make sense of it in real time as best we can.
Yeah.
Come on,
just
Kulu.
shell shot like you are, but here we go. Kulu on the break. Can he produce something here? He's got Sonny in behind. Plays him. He's being held on to, ref. Ref! He's got a hold of him.
Oh. Spurs almost won it back there, though. Kulu with a bad swipe. These are sometimes kind of lazy challenges, though, by us. We don't need these sort of challenges. Don't need to let him out there.
Sort of, yeah. I agree, yeah. Not in the corner, not there.
I appreciate the energy, though, from Kulu.
I'm just absolutely shell-shocked to what's going on. I'm livid. I'm furious. I need a minute to think. I don't know, Spurs fans. Let's see if we can salvage a point at least from this, or go on and nick a winner. Oh, he's on. Sterling's on. He's absolutely wrapping in behind.
Oh.
Pedro Porro does him. He's gone for the shot.
Emerson,
He's gone for
thank
the corner.
you.
Emerson clears.
Poke that away. Thank you. Come on,
Well done.
Højbjerg.
Can
Come
we
on,
go on the
Højbjerg.
break
Find
here?
Sonny.
Can we catch him on the break? You've got Kulu. You've got to use it. He's got to be in front of him.
It's got to be sooner, too.
You have to catch him on the break. You can't let players get back.
You got to be
Back
sooner.
to Højbjerg. It's slowed right down. You need to play that one in front of Kulu.
Yeah, got to be better there. There you go, Højbjerg. That's all right.
Sonny's got the cross.
Kulu.
He doesn't see him. He doesn't find him. He holds it up, though. Someone help him.
Basuma.
Puts it back to Basuma.
Suma!
Basuma!
Oh, not the great shot. Oh, good
Doesn't
move.
really get a great shot off there. Chelsea looking to play out.
Emo.
Emerson gets done. It's 3-on-2 here. We're done.
We're
going to
playing
get absolutely
too
done
risky.
here.
It's too
It's
risky.
3-on-2.
It's way too risky.
Oh, a Doji, great defending. Oh, no, he's gone. That's his second yellow. That's another red.
It's so risky from Spurs.
That's his second yellow. That's a red card. We're down to 9 men.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah,
we are playing. We are all over the shop. We are all over the shop.
That's his fault now. A stupid challenge.
We are
he done
all
everything
over
right.
the shop.
He done everything all right. That's a Doji gone. That's the back line decimated. Down to 9 men. I've no complaints about that one. That is a sending off.
We're just too jacked up.
That is a sending off. I've no complaints about that one.
I think we're playing far too risky, though. Far too risky. I don't know why we keep playing with this high line.
He just doesn't need to make that challenge. He knew as soon as he made it. He knew as soon as he missed the ball. And Postecoglou, he just can't believe it. Oh, Destiny. You waited so long to get you back, and now that's him with a game suspension. Yeah. It's like couldn't get any worse. All we need now is Basuma to get a yellow card, and he misses the Wolves game. I can't believe this.
This is just...
Chelsea with the ball in behind.
No way.
Have to be a monumental effort.
No way. How has we let that through as well?
That out.
How have we kept that out?
Kept that out? Højbjerg.
Holy shit.
It's a clever move by Chelsea. They're just catching us
We
off
keep
guard.
getting so unlucky on these deflections as well.
Højbjerg with a clearance on the line.
Every deflection, man. We've been getting so unlucky on these deflections. Like, it's been going straight to Chelsea players on any deflection. Holy shit, Højbjerg.
Højbjerg's pumped. Good clearance. It's a ball over the top. It's a good ball. It's poor control. Emerson picks it up. Papamat starts offside. I'll just grab a drink.
Wow, I just don't. This is just unbelievable, everybody. I'm still shell-shocked. This is just so many different things that could go wrong. This has just been the day of things going wrong for Spurs. I'm very worried about how we're defending right now, too. I think we're doing very well in these last-minute moments, but we're sort of inviting... I mean, we're going to be inviting pressure playing with 9 men, but playing too high of a line, in my opinion, as well, right now. I understand it's part of Ange's philosophy, but I think it's going to make it a lot harder job to keep it in any way a close game. I'd rather do what we saw Liverpool do. Spurs forced to go long. Kulusevski pressing from the front here. I mean, it's probably can't even do a front 2 anymore. I mean, this is just like a 4-3-1.
At what stage do we stop pressing, though, and just shut up shop?
That's what I'm sort of saying. They're already in behind again. Jackson.
Here it is.
Saved again from Vicario.
Rebound.
Saved again. Please. Clear. They call the offside.
Yes,
this is
free
what.
kick.
Well, they're giving the offsides, but I don't even know if this is sustainable for us. Like if they're
No.
also just going to lift the. This is the other thing that's so dumb about refereeing now is that they're going to blow the flag, 40 seconds later. So we're going to be forced to track back. We're going to be forced to make ourselves even more tired. I think we have Højbjerg playing at center back now. It's just, this is crazy. Vicario's had a hell of a game.
Yeah, he's had a hell of a game. He's been unbelievable. He's some boy. Oh, that's it. Well hunted down by Tottenham. Kulu wins a free kick. No, throw in. You just got to try and get out of here with a point. Forget about going for the win. Just try and get the point. Take it and move on. Just concerns about how long is Van de Ven out, because we're going to need him back for this run.
Yeah.
2 suspensions. Romero's a straight red. Is that 3 games? Unless VAR overturn it?
Unless they overturn
it. Or unless
it.
the Pogmal overturn it.
It is 3 games unless it's...
Kulu. I mean, what do you want a Spurs player to do on the ball? They're just being smothered. Chelsea are hunting in trees now, knowing they've got the advantage. Who's that? Emerson moved out to left back with Højbjerg at centre back, and they're playing in behind. Big Vic.
Well done,
and he gets
Vic.
there. The man is doing everything he can.
Oh, this is
Emerson.
so risky. This is so risky. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, we got to stop.
Why are we
the high
playing
line,
this high line? Right? I don't know why we're playing with this high line. Chelsea are just having a field day with it. Because even if the guy's 40 yards offside, they're just going to still keep playing.
Yeah.
They switch it out wide.
Chelsea with the ball towards the back post. It's
oh my lord! It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of time.
Unfortunately. It will take something from the gods.
Bentancur and Skip
coming on.
Interesting.
Maybe just give us a bit more legs, Jack.
You just need runners. Sarr is being taken off.
Kulu's off.
Jason
lost causes all game.
That's a tough one to take for Kulu. I feel bad for Brennan Johnson as well. I thought he was having a good game until he was being taken off. Feel bad for these guys. Feel bad.
Who's off for Skip, Jack? So okay,
Kulu was, so and Sarr is off. I think Sarr is coming off as well.
Sarr.
I can understand that.
Maybe Bentancur with a bit of experience, or maybe just a little bit better on the ball.
Perhaps.
Skip on as well. Just need him to start smashing, breaking up play. Pedro Porro. Does well. Basuma gets turned. Ref, that's a fucking free kick. Wins a free kick. Well done, Basuma.
No need to play quickly.
Exactly, Jack. Just slow everything down.
No need to play quickly, please. It's, come on, lads.
Dyer. Good ball into Basuma. Back to Porro. Porro goes one over the top for Sonny to chase. Just too much on it. Good idea, though. Good idea. Do you know what? I just have a feeling some might grab something here today. Come on. Basuma looks absolutely shattered. Gallagher on the ball. Into Cole Palmer. Need to stop him from playing. This is where he'll thrive. Oh, that's just a poor decision by Reece James. Thank God for that. Eric Dyer. To Porro. He's gone back to Vicario. Out to Porro. Porro. Out to Dyer. Dyer looking for help. Good ball into Porro. Takes it on back on the overlap. Goes for a long ball in behind for Sonny. Unlucky. Good attempt. Tottenham maybe starting to drop it a little bit deeper. Nope. Saying that now, they've all pushed up again. It's another ball in behind by Chelsea. Surely he's off. Where's the offside flag? Højbjerg's screaming for it. He is pumped, Jack.
Now I got someone screaming outside my window. What a night. What a night. It's just not been our Monday night,
Fucking
everybody.
hell. Jesus Christ. It's going from bad to worse. Halloween was over. We're doing so well to still stay in this. Pedro Porro's got it. Brett, that's a free kick. Give him a yellow. It's so blatant in front of you. Where is the yellow card? How is that not yellow? He booked Ange Postecoglou for opening his mouth, but Mudryk actually pulls a player down and doesn't get a yellow. How does that happen? Every bounce of the ball is going their way.
Oh, no.
They're in behind here.
Thank you, Vic.
Oh, big
Thank you, Vic.
Again.
What a legend.
He's on a one-man crusade right now.
Oh, my Lord.
You're right, though, Jack. We've got to drop that line a bit. Mudryk running at. They were double teaming here. Bentancur and Pedro Porro. Out to Cucurella. Back to Conor Gallagher. He's gone for the switcher play out to Reece James. Keeps his weight. Emerson, you've got to get tighter to him. Pull back towards the edge of the box. Cucurella feeds Mudryk. Don't let him shoot. He wants to
back
good ball across. Oh, well done, Højbjerg.
Gallagher here.
Conor Gallagher. Casado. Reece James with the cross.
Well done, Højbjerg.
Cuts it out.
Well done, man.
Tottenham fans loving it. 64 minutes gone. Down to 9 men. Still 1-1. If we can get this to later in the game, Chelsea might overcommit. We might be able to catch them on the break. Cucurella's lining one up. He decides not to. Gives it out to Mudryk. Mudryk with the cross. Way, that's gone out for a goal kick. Tottenham players high-fiving each other.
Paul Markey saying skip on means we are playing with 8 men. Paul, we need everybody, Paul. We need everybody, Paul, man. We need everybody. I don't know. It could be. We could pull Dave off from the stands. We could, throw anybody in off the stands. I'd be happy that they're just there. I'm grateful for anybody that we can put onto this pitch right now. I really am. I'm not going to give anybody a hard time. I'm grateful for anybody that we have on this pitch right now. Oh my Lord, Paul. Big up to you, though, my man.
Honestly, if I was at the ground, you would have seen me on the pitch berating the referee. I'd be banned for life. I'd be out there giving him a food full of my thoughts. Big up though, Paul Markey. Tottenham still playing a remarkably high line. Very, very high line. I don't know whether it's absolutely genius from Postecoglou or not, because we are catching them offside an awful lot.
What's he doing on the bench? Wasn't he given a red card?
Yeah, he was.
What's he doing on the bench then?
Don't know. Maybe we need to have an inquiry about that, Jack. Email Tottenham Hotspur now and alert them to it.
Are you allowed to get sent off as an assistant and then just show up to the next game? That's pretty hilarious if you can.
No, I thought you're supposed to serve a suspension.
That'd be pretty funny if you can.
Oh, what a block by Højbjerg.
Oh, late run here.
Oh, Cucurella's in. Cucurella's in here. He's in.
Oh, Vic.
Oh, Pedro Porro tries to get back. Big Vic again.
Oh, my Lord, Vic.
And Dyer.
Oh, my Lord.
Big Vic again.
Oh, my Lord.
God, this guy is on crack.
Was he on as well, Dave? Was Cucurella on?
Yeah, he was way on. It was a great run by Cucurella. He was way on.
Oh, my Lord.
Emerson trying to not let the cross come in. Don't foul. No foul. No foulie. What's Brazilian for no foul, Jack?
Get there, Mo. Sir!
Oh, wow. He priced the free kick as well. Come on, Emmer, go. Oh, and I'm going to take pride. Oh, Vicario's gone down.
Oh,
Great
they're playing their
acting.
hearts out right now, these boys. They're playing their hearts out.
They are playing for this badge right now. They are putting it in for this. Oh,
King Hoddle saying, high line with 9 men. Why? I'm saying the same thing, King. Believe me, it's freaking me the hell out. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think we should try to continue to still play this sort of game, but I don't know, man. These are just ridiculous scenarios. These are ridiculous situations. You know, it's hard to make sense of anything right now, King Hoddle. It really is. But I'm with you. It's giving me a heart attack.
I'm trying to work out whether it's genius or silly because, you know, if you sit back, you're just allowing them to have their way, right? But we are trying not to allow them to do that. And we're catching them offside an awful lot. Don't get me wrong.
We still have our moments going forward. It is a huge gamble,
but Postecoglou is that sort of guy. You know, he's more of a gambler than he is to sit in.
We have more of a chance of, in a way, perhaps grabbing one as well. Like, you know, we could sneak one. But I don't know. This is just... Still
Can we get a special praise for Big Vic, though, Jack?
He's already easily man of the match. Already easily. I think he's keeping this from being a...
Just keep time wasting. We need to keep going down. They're not going to play 20 minutes added on at the end. So just keep going down and kill time. Oh, don't tell me Vicario's going through a caution protocol. He is. Don't tell me he has to go too. Fuck off, Oliver. Get away, twat. Big Vic, is he staying on? Yes, he is.
Adrian Chia saying, lads, keep the faith. It's all part of the script. This would be one of the nastiest scripts you have ever come up with, Adrian. You are a piece of work if you come up with this one, my man. This is just heartbreaking, this type of script. This is just hard to take, man. Appreciate you, appreciate you just sticking with it, though, man. Appreciate you even being with us still for this watch-along. Anybody who's been with us for this watch-along, we appreciate you guys. Adrian, this has been a hard one.
It's took that much out of me. It's actually making me tired. I feel like I'm heading and kicking every fucking ball. You just got to keep time wasting. Oh, brilliant by Emerson. Go on, Salzburg. Ref.
Not Sonny. Pedro.
Oh, well done, Poro. That's beautiful. Don't let them get ahead of steam. That's what we're talking about. Come on. It's a big switch of play. Hopefully he's overdone it. Yes, he has. Ha ha! Fuck off, Sterling. Oh, come on, Tottenham. 20 minutes to go, Jacko. 20 minutes to go.
Oh, still so much time.
I know. I know, Jack.
Fuck's sake.
Just trying to find any way to get through this game.
Dave, I'm proud of us, man. I'm proud of us. I really am. I'm proud of us. This is hard. Big up, Danny Darko.
Another Tottenham shot. Come on. Starting about to cry.
Good fake, Emo.
Great time wasting. If there's anyone you want on a pitch time waste, Emerson is the guy. When do we think about bringing on someone like Richarlison or something?
Well done, Pedro.
Defending. He's just... If he caught him in the face, that's a fucking red card. Brilliant acting, Poro. Get the spray. Get the physio on and get the spray out. Little fist pump. Oh, I love it.
Ribsy85 saying, I haven't sat down since the half started, just standing in the living room screaming at my telly like a raving lunatic. Yeah, I would do the same thing, Ribsy. I think I even feel wrong just sitting down. I think I'm getting a fever just by watching this game right now. Yeah. Like, it's actually making me, it's like a lot of people have said, it's made me sick, watching this. This is so hard. Big up to you, Ribsy. I think any behavior that you have is completely warranted. From here on out, any behavior at all.
Oh, yeah,
sir.
Yes, well done, Parameter! But Ribsy, I mean, look, honestly, if I wasn't in front of the camera, I mean, I'd probably have a broken telly, to be brutally honest with you. I mean, I just can't accept what Michael Oliver has done here today on VAR. I can't have it. I cannot accept it, man. I'm absolutely livid. Look, those you won't have no problem with. Fair is fair. It's the same with Jota for Liverpool, right? 2 yellows. I mean, it is what it is.
I think we are going through exactly what Liverpool went through.
Yeah. Yeah, but then I want an apology. I do. I'm not messing.
Yeah,
After this game, I want an apology. And then I want the audio released. Oh, Sauceberg. He is switched on. He's had a great game so far. At
everybody who's come on. I mean, credit to them. Everybody that's come on.
They're putting it in for the shirt anyway. That's one thing you cannot accuse them of. No. They are playing for this.
Well said.
It's making me proud if we can get this done. I believe we can win the league even more. Chelsea's slowing it right down. I don't understand why they're slowing it right down.
They're just trying to pick their moments.
He's on. This is going to be a goal, surely.
Yeah, it is.
2-1 Chelsea. He's on as well.
Yeah, it's a good run. That one is definitely on. I think we were asking for it.
Yeah. Jackson finally scores. Hasn't scored all year round.
No, it's... Yeah, that's us getting punished for the high line. Yeah, I think that had to happen. Yeah, Sterling's way on.
Yeah, he's way on.
Yeah, it's a goal.
Oh, I'm bloody fuming.
I give the boys a standing ovation for their efforts, though. I feel like we were asking for it with this high line, though, still. I think that's something I'm a little confused about. If I were to throw anything, and again, I said Postecoglou can't account for any of this, but I don't know.
Oh, checking possible offside.
With Sterling?
This would be nice if a bit of luck went out. How's he on? He's not offside there, surely not.
He's on.
Onside.
Yeah, Adrian, I don't think that Cucurella OG is coming up, my man. I'm sorry, I don't think it's happening. Appreciate you, though, man. This is just a ridiculous game. What a ridiculous game. Al Ben saying you reach 70 minutes, you have to quit the high line. I think we had to quit the high line from the get-go, to be honest, Al. I think we were already asking for it from the moment we started playing that way. 9 men as well, already kind of stupid, to be honest, to be playing such a high line with 9 men. I don't know if that's just something we haven't worked on yet. I don't really want to throw that much shade on Postecoglou for it because I don't know if he can really account for this type of scenario. It's hard to account for this sort of type of, thing happening. But if I were to say anything towards, this style of play that we have, I think this style of play, it has its limitations. And when you end up going down a man, when you end up, having a disadvantage like this, it's hard to play the type of style that we try to play. You need all 11 men for it. You have to switch game plan. You have to start dropping deep. It's a question I have for Postecoglou, but I don't know. It's one where so many things have gone wrong today. I just don't know how much he can really account for any of it. But I do have a question about that high line. It's something that I think we were sort of asking for. I don't know why. Dyer! No!
It's offside!
Oh!
Please, VAR.
No
Please,
way!
VAR. Players, I think, are looking for it. I think they're saying no. I think Chelsea came off one of the Chelsea heads. This could stand.
No way.
This could stand. Wait there. Let's have a look at this. Dyer's not off.
Oh, he is.
It comes off a Chelsea head, though.
He is off. No, he's off.
Yeah, but does it come off a Chelsea head last? It comes off the Chelsea head last, which should make him onside.
Maybe off Bentancur's.
I think that comes off the Chelsea player. What a finish, though. Oh, my God.
I think that's offside. Yeah.
If this is given, what a fucking finish.
No, it's hard to keep your run there, but he did go a little early.
But if it came off a Chelsea head, that means it's onside. They're trying to figure out whether it comes off the Chelsea player or not. But if it comes off the Chelsea player, this goal will stand. Or does it come off the Chelsea head?
I don't know if it does. I don't think it does, personally.
He is offside if it comes off Sonny's head, though. You're right. They don't need lines to tell us this.
This is a strange one.
Oh, the whole game is just VAR.
It's been a game of VAR occasionally interrupted by football. It's been a game of refereeing occasionally interrupted by it.
Please give it.
Please
give us this.
I'm confused what they're even looking for, to be honest.
They're trying to find out whether it came off Son's head last or the Chelsea player's head. They might assuming it. I don't know. Yeah, you're right. I don't even know what they're looking for right now.
I'm genuinely confused.
If it is a goal, what a fucking finish by Eric Dyer. The only.
Nah, he's off.
They took that long to draw the lines. Holy shit.
If they took that long to draw the lines, that just makes me worried about the Sun one.
That's a disgrace if we take that long just to draw lines.
Al Ben saying, you reach 70 minutes, you have to quit that high line. He also says, as well, he says, Liverpool flood the middle with 9 men. We had to do the same. Yeah, I agree. I think the way that Liverpool actually set up was actually tactically very clever in trying to make it difficult on us, and we should have done that. We should have made it harder on them. If we tried to force them to break us down, while we were sitting really deep, I think that would have made life at least a bit more difficult for Chelsea. I think we made it far too easy for them. We did with that high line. I agree with you, Al.
I think the reason why we played the high line, because if we win the ball over, we can try and spring a counter. I think that's the whole idea behind it.
It's the whole, I think, trying to hold on to the lead.
You run the risk of what just happened, though, right? Going behind,
Yeah, I agree.
What the fuck was that? Oh.
Spurs still giving it their all, though, in the press when they can.
Yeah, still trying to make a go of it.
It is a strange tact, though.
Cucurella with Mudryk. He's running at Pedro Porro. Skins him. Oh, well done, Porro. Good block. Oh. Cole Palmer back to Cucurella. Gallagher. Out to Sterling. Sterling doesn't use the runner in behind. Chelsea, it looks like they don't really want to go for the third. They're just trying to manage this game and see it out. Sonny trying to get on the press here, back to Sanchez, but he's got the out ball to Thiago Silva. Sonny continues on the press, working hard, trying everything. It's out to Cucurella. He doesn't want to play them balls in behind. Chelsea are just trying to see it out, and we can't really get any pressure on them either. Plays one in behind Emerson, all the way back to Big Vic. Big Vic with the clearance. Kept in. No, it's gone out for sure. No. This game has been absolutely dominated by far.
Sorry.
Tottenham with a free kick. Can they make something happen off the back of this? Højbjerg to Dyer. Dyer to skip back to Salzburg.
Well done, Salzburg.
Højbjerg does well with the press to hold on to the ball. Great switch of play out to Emerson. Can he use that? He's got Bentancur ahead of him. Emerson to Sonny. Sonny back to Højbjerg. This is better from Tottenham. Bissouma. Good ball. Out to Bentancur. You've got to go out wide with it. Back to Bissouma. Back to Bentancur. Tottenham in Chelsea's half here. Emerson. Can he get a cross in? Back to Bentancur. Does well to hold on to that. Salzburg. Back out to Emerson. Can Emerson hold on to it? He's being pressured. Does really well.
Well done, Emma.
Does really well to win a free kick. Just got an opportunity off the last one. Can we get one off this one?
Well done, Emma.
Does very well to win the free kick up against Gusto. Can we go and nick one here off this? Let's get a good delivery in. Come on, let's get a good delivery in here. Everyone just stay on side. Pedro Porro, you're capable of them, kid. Come on. If we ever need one, it's now. Pedro Porro with the delivery. It's
good! No! Who missed
that?
Bentancur! No!
Oh, it's from 2 yards out as well. He just couldn't get any contact on it. And he's onside as well. He's way on.
It's a sitter.
Oh, no.
It's a sitter.
I think he actually gets a boot on the. He tries to go with his head and he goes with the head. He misses it. That was it. That was the opportunity. That was it. Just a bit of rustiness from Bentancur after being out a long time, but that was the opportunity.
Oh, how has he missed?
Oh, what a delivery as well. Just get one more then. We're getting a couple of chances. Chelsea are just trying to see this out. They're looking nervous. They want to try and get this over the line by hook or crook. Can we upset the apple cart here? Sonny with the pressure on Sanchez. The whole Tottenham team's going with the press here.
Oh.
Can we stop them from playing out? Come on, Skip. Fucking work, Skip. You're jogging. Chelsea are crossed. Well done. Who put that out? Porro. That's all because Skip was jogging in the middle. He could have went out and pressed that, and he chose not to. Everyone else went, and he's there in no man's land.
Damn it. That was such a chance.
That was it, Jacko. That was our chance.
That was it. That was
the chance. You had the disallowed goal, and then you had that. That was the chance. We would have created one more. That was it. We done so well to work it, get it up there, win the free kick. Everything was right. Sterling looking to cause a bit of havoc. Can we break away here? Højbjerg onto Bentancur. Hopefully he'll want to make up for that missed opportunity. Oh, he does brilliantly. Cucurella's all over him. He can't get near him.
He's got nowhere to go, Bentancur.
Oh, nowhere to go. He's not giving it up, though. Now Skip takes the lead and goes. Now Dyer goes. Skip now pressing. This is what we wanted to see. Porro. We have to try and turn this over now. That's it.
Well
Keep
done,
going.
Basuma.
Well done, Basuma. Go through them if you have to. Sonny now on the press. It's come off again. Pressing in intervals. It's ball in behind for Mudryk. All right, Big Vic has got it.
Ooh, sir.
Oh, he's left one on him. He's left one on him. That's got to be a red. Oh, he's dishing out the yellow. I don't believe it.
Oh, this guy, Michael
That's worse
Oliver.
than the
Michael
Romero.
Oliver hates us, man. Like, Emerson is just probably just, he's not even made that much of a plea, and he's already, like, he's so quick to give the yellow to Emerson instead. He wants to give the yellow to Emerson instead. Fucking hell.
That's worse than the
Has he
the
stepped
Romero
on him? Has he stepped on him?
Yeah, it's worse. Oh, he's kicked him in the bollocks.
Yeah, I mean, that's a high
He's
challenge.
literally kicked him in the bollocks on purpose. How's that not red? No, of course not. Fucking of course not. Couldn't even give us an opportunity with that for the last few minutes. Please say he's not injured. Maybe he's just trying to get Tottenham a bit of a breather because we'll have ages added on. There should be at least 10 minutes added on here. Everything has gone against us tonight. Absolutely everything. Oh, come on. Please say Vic's not injured. King Huddle saying VAR it. Exactly, lad. Just asking for fairness. It's been about 5 different VAR teams here this after. Better be like 15 minutes.
9 minutes.
Is that the added on time or is that sub?
Yeah, that's the 9, or no, that's the added on time.
Sub.
No, that's the added on time.
Okay, 9 minutes. Geez, that Akachukwu is a big guy, isn't he? Ugo Chukwu. Big guy. Is he not supposed to be like a kid? Cario. Kicks it long. Bentancur wins it. Doesn't fall to Sonny. Of course it wouldn't. Why can't something fall to Sonny? Still running his heart out up there, though. God love him. Fair play to him. It's another
Thank
free.
you, ref.
We'll take that. Can we get Pedro Porro on it, please? That's it, Basuma. Steal a few yards. I'd love to make this. Come on. Come on, Porro there. Dyer, same thing again. Back post, kid. Let's go.
Pedro whips it in again. Dyer.
Dyer keeps it alive. Oh.
Sonny.
Sonny takes it down.
Sonny. Oh, it's popped up. Oh, somebody.
Don't tell me he's giving offside here. No, he hasn't.
No,
Throw it.
he's just up. Somebody, if someone
If he
was
would have
there,
turned it, he swiveled on that. That would have been in.
or if someone read that, if someone just
Yeah.
read that.
Oh, no.
Basuma, it's not a great
Oh,
touch.
it's all right.
Sorry, Emo, play him.
That's it. Good ball. Hoiberg. Get out to Porro. He's the one delivering.
Okay, Emo, great header.
Flick to Emerson. Emerson
header.
flicks it down to Bentancur. What can we do here? Bentancur to Basuma.
Hoiberg.
Into Hoiberg.
Okay,
Hoiberg, great ball to Bentancur.
not a great cross.
Poor cross, but it's gone out for... No, it hasn't. Still in play. Let that bounce out for throwing. Come on, Tottenham. Come on,
Come on,
Tottenham.
lads.
Come on, we're down to 9 men. We have them sitting back. Hoiberg, good ball. Bentancur, great ball. Back to onto Salzburg. Out to Skip. Don't lose it. Well done. Porinator up against Cucurella, loses it. Pulls him down by his hair. Oh, come on, Spurs. Exactly. Son just needs one chance. One chance is all we need. One chance.
Well done, Basuma. See, Sonny! Sonny? Sonny?
Come on, give him
Sonny!
that
Oh, no! Oh! Damn it!
Oh, Jack,
Who pulled
it's just not
him?
meant to be, man.
One of those guys pulled him back. Oh, fuck. Damn it. That's a good try from
It's just
Sonny.
not meant to be.
Good try.
Oh, they're in behind. It's the Ukrainian Bolt. Squares it. It's 3. It's 3. Offside?
I don't know.
No?
Damn it.
Unlucky. Jeez, we've created enough chances to try and get that second
I
as
think
well.
we had enough to get an equalizer. We just didn't take it.
Pentecourt should have been in. That's 2 yards out.
Yeah, Pentecourt's got to score that. Pentecourt just has to score that.
This guy is milking it. Fucking hell. I know he hasn't scored in yonks, but Jesus Christ. He's in his own half. He's way on. No, we don't deserve this.
Can't fault the effort of the players.
No.
You can't fault the effort of these players. I think they had a
We
terrific.
just don't deserve this.
They just unlucky, and honestly, can't fault the effort when they did have their moments. Just unluckily, just didn't take them. Really, I mean, we did a good job in trying to create chances in the best ways that we could, but
Yeah.
I mean, we just didn't take those chances. We had a couple that we just had to be clinical with, and we just didn't. I'm not even that mad about it, but just if we want to be honest, like, we did have some chances there to maybe get an equalizer, and we just didn't take it. Probably the one with Sonny's there, the one at the end, that might have been the hardest of them, actually, when you think about it. That might have been the hardest of the chances. I think there were actually some easier ones before that for us. Not even Bentoncourt, some other ones. A good performance from, honestly, the Spurs players. Like, it's a lot of character.
Yeah.
A lot of character shown. I'm very disappointed, though, in the evening. I'm disappointed in also certain players. I am disappointed in Romero in the way that it went down. Disappointed in Udoji. That also cost us a lot. Dyer. Oh. But, yeah, it's a hard one to take, everybody. It really is. And this was the game that this was a game where everybody somehow expected us to drop points. I don't know if this was the manner in which anybody expected us to drop points, though. If we thought we were going to drop points, this is definitely not how people thought it was going to happen. Unless you did. I mean, fair play to you, but this is not how I saw it happening.
Do you know what I will say, Jack? You know, for the last couple of years, I've been baying for a team that fights for the badge, you know, crying for a team that fights for the badge. And, you know, out of everything that's happened today, right, it's a hard one to dissect. There's been some elements where I think we haven't been helped. And then there's elements where we haven't helped ourselves. But one thing I do take pride in is that these boys have represented the badge tonight with a bit of pride, even down to 9 men. You know, they've really given it their all. This is onside again. Could be 4 here. He's going for the hat trick. Rounds the keeper. It's 4.
I would question the way that I would question the way we've tried to play at times, and that's not to the players. I think that's actually a bit management. You know, I am curious why we have tried to play this sort of high line. I think it made the goals for Chelsea far too easy. But I guess
I wouldn't score in the bottom, and he scores 3 against us.
Yeah. It's just one of those. It seems to, like, Chelsea, we got the result last season, but this is just now, it's always been a historically unlucky fixture for us. Right? There have been
It's
a lot of
always them.
times. It's always been a game where they just find a way, even when they're worse.
It's always them. It's always them. Premier League under Pochettino, Cup semi-final under Conte. I'm sick of them. I'm sick to the sight of them. And now this. Ange Postecoglou hasn't lost a home game in 50-odd games, and now this. It's just hard. I think it's just a bad night all around for everyone. Really comes down to now how crucial, how long is Van de Ven out for, how long is Madison out for, will VAR overturn Romero's red card? We're just out of legs. We're absolutely out of legs right now. Mudrik's in behind. It's pulled back. It's gone over. Just blow it up, ref. We're out of legs, for fuck's sake. Just call it a day. We've no legs to give. We tried. We gave it our all down tonight, man. We tried our best.
Yeah. Wow. That's a hard one to take. It's a hard one to take.
Hard.
Wow. Full time.
Distraught after that.
Full time.
I'm absolutely distraught after that. I don't even know what to say. It's just been one of them evenings, Jack, where absolutely everything just, all of our worst fears came to light tonight, all of them.
It was a crazy change in momentum and tempo as well. Like, we scored that second from Johnson and Sonny, and I was convinced that was on, and I was convinced we were about to take a 3-0, 4-0 performance. With 11 men versus 11, we looked like we were about to run them riot with 11 versus 11. The moment we went down to 10, it started to look a lot sketchier. Hard one to take. I'm really proud of the players for a lot of the ones that came on and how they handled themselves, how they conducted themselves, how they tried to keep us in it. They did a real hell of a job to try to do so. I think, honestly, if you're really going to be frustrated with just ourselves, though, I think you do have to be fresh. I'm going to have to look back at some of the challenges that people looked at with Romero. A lot of people said he had it sort of coming to him. I personally don't think he did. I think he didn't do anything that deserved a red card in that moment. But I'll look back at some of the other challenges and see whether they already were kind of, leaning into him a bit, and they were kind of, waiting to give him something. That could have been well the case. And, I'll look back on it. Udoji does not help himself at all with that challenge. That also kind of lost the game for us the moment that he made that sort of challenge. It's just a game where I think we kind of hurt ourselves. Obviously not helped at all by the referees whatsoever, but it was a game where we also hurt ourselves. But we've been pretty much perfect so far this season. I'm not going to get that mad really from it. I'm really disappointed. I did say in the beginning, I said if we ended up losing tonight and, dropping 3 points, I'd be really disappointed. But I'm not mad. I'm not angry. I'm kind of just hurt by it. I'm just sort of, it's deflating.
Yeah.
It's deflating. It's deflating, but I'm not mad at Ange. I'm not mad at really many of the players. I'm disappointed, and maybe Romero and Udoji in particular. I didn't think they had, great minds on them right there in those moments, but I mean, these guys have been terrific for us this season, though. They have been damn near perfect for us this season, and so has Ange. Ange has been perfect for us this season. So it's just not a good day at the office for us. I even thought, though, that this would not be the day where actually it would be a bad day at the office, but it was a bit of a bad day at the office, and also not being helped out whatsoever by the referees, being made a lot harder for us. But it was also moments where we really weren't helping ourselves.
What I will say is look, VAR, I want gone. I'm sick of it. Michael Oliver, he shouldn't be refereeing next weekend. He should be banned. And I do want an apology because VAR and the referee between the two of them ruined the game. Even before that sending off, they were giving Chelsea absolutely the benefit of all the decisions. You could see it coming. I know a lot of people may be disappointed in Destiny Udogie, but what I will say is just remember that he's a young kid.
Yeah.
It's his first sort of big massive game in that environment for Tottenham Hotspur, down to 10 men, only back from injury. He's given it his all this season. I don't want anyone to really be too harsh on the guy. I would argue, there's been a lot of times this season where I think he's been unfairly booked. Last week, he was absolutely straddled right in front of that bald gate, and he didn't give it, and then gives a yellow card the minute Udogie does the same thing back. So I'll be honest. Look, it was two rash challenges from Udogie, but he's a young kid and he has to learn from it. Let's not get on his case, because getting on his case won't do him any favors. We need to pick his head up as a fan base. Romero, when it comes to Romero, I'll be honest. I know I see a lot of anger towards Romero, but there was also a lot of questions about the guy in the summer, this, that, and the other. But he always comes back and answers. Always comes back and stands up and to be counted. And on that occasion, I get all the because of the type of player he is. People are already automatically going to look at it with tinted glasses and say, "Where can I find that being his fault?" I think it's a very, very harsh red card on the kid. He's gone to kick the ball. The leg's already in a forward motion. The guy's in front of him. Once you kick the ball, your leg's still going to continue in a forward motion. Is there a bit in Romero where he sees that as an opportunity to leave someone on something? I well believe it. I do believe it. However, I don't think that's a red card. But aside from that, I'm very, very proud of the performance we put in the second half. We didn't sit back and accept the fate. I know there's going to be a bit debates around whether we should have played a low block, whether we shouldn't. The reason why we played the high line is because when we turned the ball over, we would be able to get at them and go and try and nick the game. I think that's what the plan was. It didn't come off. But look, it was always going to be an incredible, hard one to execute down to 9 men. But with the injuries that's happened to Maddison, Van de Ven, some crucial players, we're going to have a patched up squad for a little while. It'll be a true test of character, and it will really highlight and be a true test of whether players, want to be here or whether they're good enough to be here. So it'll be a true test. All them questions that's been asked about us, do we have strength in depth? Can other players step up? What if we get injuries to players, too important players? Well, that's happened. Let's see how we respond. Tonight, I think it's just one of them days, Jack, where everyone just has to not overanalyze it. Everything went wrong tonight. Absolutely everything that you can imagine went wrong. I think it's one of them nights. You don't overanalyze absolutely everything. It's one of them. You just got to dust yourself down, forget about it, and move on as hard as it is.
Yeah, I agree with that. And that's where I'm sort of conflicted, and that's where I'm confused, is I feel like I'm sort of trying to analyze it as best I can, but I also just feel like there's so much that happened in this game that you just can't really account for, so much in this game that you just can't really expect or really anticipate happening. And that's part of, I guess, the game. That's part of, playing at this sort of level, that often, things can just go completely against your way, and you have to find another way to get it done. You can't always get it done in the conventional, easy ways. And this was sort of one where we were thrown a few different curveballs, a few different challenges, and I think we actually did pretty well in trying to make up for it as best we could. But yeah, I'm with you, Dave. I actually, as weird as that sort of sounds, like, I don't think we should actually read that much into it. I've seen so much good from Spurs this season. It would be really hard done by, I think, to be harsh on them tonight. And we said that after the Fulham game, right? We said that, like, hey, can't be harsh on Ange, can't be harsh too much on certain, it's just one of those where I think it just didn't go our way. And I don't want to really take it out on the players or anything like that. I think Romero could have made better decisions. Udogie could have made better decisions. But we've also benefited from these guys being practically the best we have to offer. I mean, these guys have been some of the... Udogie has already been the best left back we've ever had in a long, long time. Romero's been one of the best center backs we've ever had in a long, long time next to Mickey Van de Ven. I'm not going to all of a sudden turn on them the moment that, maybe they don't have a great night. And they've had terrific nights so far this season. I'm with you, Dave. And a lot did not go their way. That's for sure. Adrian Chia saying, apologies, lads. Wish the script was better. Adrian, I apologize. Maybe I'm a bad luck charm. I'm running the OBS this time. Maybe Dave was on a hot streak or something like that. Maybe he was the good luck guy. Maybe we'll have to get it back towards him. But in all seriousness, Adrian, eventually it was going to happen. Eventually we were going to, slip up in some way. I didn't see it actually happening tonight. And if we ended up dropping points tonight, I just didn't see it happening in this sort of scenario. I just saw it happening in just maybe a classic 11 versus 11 type of game and scenario, but that just hasn't happened here. It's just been a game that's just been completely flipped on its head by our own mistakes and by our own, bad moments, but also by the referees. So yeah, it's just one of those, Adrian. You just can't really account for it. Rob Coyne saying with a super chat, big up to you, Rob, says we got our club back. Vicario, man, love this from Rob, actually. Love this from Rob. He's saying we do have our club back. Vicario was the man of the match. Pedro, love him. Dyer has done okay as well. He did have an all right game, actually, Eric Dyer. Pierre got to be center back until Cootie is back. Pierre also had a terrific game at center back. So did Emerson, also was terrific. All three of them were terrific in that back line. Massive respect to us. We're back with 9. We done well. Tough next few fixtures as well. Also, lots to unpack there, Rob. But I like what he says in the beginning there, that we got our club back. And I think what he means by that is just the passion and at least the fact that these players look like they cared. They didn't want, even though it ended up 4-1, I don't think we were even embarrassed. We still gave Chelsea something to think about. We still scared them. There were a few moments where they were still struggling to pass out of their own half. With 9 men, they were still struggling to pass out of their half. So we at least gave them a fight. And that's something that we hadn't seen before from previous Spurs teams, Dave.
No, look, Jack, I mean, we've seen worse performances with 11 men, right? This is one thing I will take away from tonight. Look, I don't like losing to anybody, let alone our rivals, right? And it's fucking eating me up inside. But like I already said, it's one of them. No one could have predicted this was going to happen tonight. All the chain of events. It's just one of them. But look, I do take some positives for it. I think Rob's absolutely spot on, Come towards the end of Pochettino, come towards the end of Jose, come towards the end of Conte and Nuno, even under Stellini last season. You've seen players roll out there who just didn't give a fuck, didn't give a shit, wouldn't run for that badge. Well, tonight we see 9 players out there giving it their all, running around, even though they're bollocks, even though, everything's going against them. We kept Chelsea pegged back. Yes, they caught us on the counter. I get it, right? But that scoreline does not reflect the effort that we put in when we went down to 9 men. They caught us at the end when we ran out of legs. But, to create chances, to try and get ourselves back in the game, to try and affect the game rather than sit back and accept and be resigned to fate, credit to the guys. And at least we know we're heading in the right direction with players who genuinely feel that when it's on their chest. Too many times gone by, players have just been here for a good time. Well, now we've got players that actually care about the badge, and that's what I've asked for over the last 3 to 4 seasons. Just give me a group of players who genuinely care about Tottenham Hotspur, who genuinely care about representing Tottenham Hotspur and the style they do it in. And although we got humbled tonight, I'll take it. It's hard, but then players put it in, and I cannot fault their effort.
Another thing I would take too, Paul, I would still take our league position, and I would still take our manager over theirs. I would take all of our players over theirs. I would take exactly where we are in this moment in time than where Chelsea is. It actually shows how far Chelsea have fallen, that they're actually shushing us, after getting, awarded penalties. They actually almost were celebrating like a mid-table club, actually, in the way that they behaved kind of tonight after being given, that result actually by us and by the referees. But, I mean, even the way that, Chelsea are right now, I think just shows how far they've fallen. I'm actually happy where, Spurs are. This is a tough one to take, but I've seen so much good from us this season that I'm not going to let it really ruin, in any way my feelings towards the manager, these players, the club right now. hard night to take, but we've had a lot of good nights. We've had a lot of good nights this season, and it's just
And
not. And I don't, like Dave said earlier, don't want to dig too much into these guys. Don't want to really, berate them too much. I understand that maybe we will have to look at big mistakes maybe made by Romero, big mistakes made by other players in the game, but these guys have also given us a lot of great nights to remember so far this season. And they're the reason also all of these players, even if they didn't have a great game, some of them, they're the reason why we are where we are at the top of the table. And Chelsea are sitting mid-table right now.
And the thing is, I wish I could sit here and, be able to have a go at the players for a piss poor performance, but I can't. That's the thing I take away from it. I can't, Jacko. They gave it their all. And I think we also have to remember, right, through all the excitement and the whirlwind that we've had over the last 10 to 11 weeks, and as hard as tonight is, and especially because it's them, it hurts, right? I'm nearly on the verge of tears. It hurts because it's them. They always do this to us. But let's take stock away from absolutely all the madness. We're still second in the league, a couple of points behind Man City. And I still would have bit your hand off to be in this position at the start of the season. No one predicted it would be like this. So I know amongst all the anger, the emotions and everything else, I think when we get out of bed tomorrow, we'll still look at it and go, look, we're second. A lot went against us. Now it's not about tonight. It's about how you react to tonight going forward. Let's wait and see what happens.
Big up to you, Rob. A great comment, my man. And it's I just have nothing but respect for a lot of the players actually tonight, and especially the substitutions. The substitutes, all of them, I think massive respect to them. They really did put in the best shift they possibly could. Big up to you, Rob. A lot of great points there. And I think Pierre, as well as Dyer also as well, really impressed me actually on the evening at center back. They really were actually impressive. Big B and AK Audits says, turn them faces to smiles. We are still second in the league. Big up to you, Big B. I think Spurs should still be very happy in the position that we are in. No one expected Spurs to finish where we are. Even these games, against Chelsea, the fact that we actually went into this game, and I feel like rightfully so, we went into this game very confident. And it sort of shows how much times have changed, where Chelsea have fallen that far, they're struggling that much, and Spurs are soaring that high, that we actually went into this game pretty confident, almost overconfident, maybe to a degree. But like I said, I think that was sort of justified actually with how well we've been playing. In fact, we beat them in our place here last season. Also got a result against them last season away from home too. There's a lot of reasons to be optimistic going into this one. And this is a hard one to take. Like Dave said, it's just like a punch in the mouth. But I'm still going to be proud. I'm still going to be proud of where we are. I'm still going to be proud of how Spurs have played so far this season. I don't think it actually really says too much, this sort of game, towards our future or, our mentality or anything like that. I just a bad day at the office and a lot of things that didn't go our way either there, Big B. But I don't know. I want to have a smile right now, but believe me, I'm not having a meltdown about this one. I'm really not. It's not one of those where I feel like there's really that much cause for concern. There's going to be some cause for concern with some of the injuries and things like that. But even some of the players that came on today really impressed me, actually. Højbjerg, Dyer, Emerson. These guys came on and did a shift. And if they can do that for the other games, I'll be proud of them. I will be proud of them. So I don't know about you, Dave. It's just, for me, I'm not going to read too much into some of these, moments tonight. Just you have to take it on the chin.
Look, I will read into the VAR. I'm going to constantly drive that. But look, Jack, this is the thing, right? You got to take some things on the chin in life. And, let's not lower ourselves to Arsenal and Arteta standards. Let's not lower ourselves to Liverpool and Klopp standards. We take it on the chin. We move on. Yeah. Hard. But, it's not down to us playing piss poor. The VAR ruined the game and dictated the way it went from there on out.
A lot of people are sort of saying, too, like, just kind of want to forget about this game. And I think it's one of those performances where actually I think you can sort of just forget about it without really missing all that much. There's not huge takeaways that I think are everlasting for the rest of the season from this game. So you really could just try to forget about it as much as you can, but still have to take it on the chin for sure.
One thing I will say, Jack, and you sort of alluded to this, before all that incident with VAR, we were making a few rods off our own back with some sloppy passing, and
Sure.
that is something, that we will have. Like the game we play, it's going to happen. But I think when we go 1-0 up, Postecoglou will have to tell them players to tighten that up a little. But look, it is what it is. If they, that's one thing I think maybe we could point to or look at and, say, look, we got to do better there to help ourselves. But yeah, you're spot on, Jack.
Daniel Larson, member for 18 months. Thank you for your efforts, sir. Would love to speak to you as well, sometime soon for the next fan show, Daniel, and see what you have to make of this game. He's saying, so proud of the boys. Van de Ven out for a long time. Most likely is going to sting. The Prem refs are the most useless people in the world. Come on, you Spurs. I think there was even a comment from someone earlier. I think it was from Jacob, actually, Daniel. Jacob Anderson. And I think he said, if Spurs weren't my favorite club, I really wouldn't have much reason to watch the Premier League, he actually said, with these sort of continued, debacles from VAR and from the referees. And I kind of, in a way, you would kind of agree with that, where you just want, if you're a neutral and you're watching this game, it kind of was ruined by sort of the refereeing and by kind of just the constant intervention, the constant sort of stoppages of play. Felt like it was a basketball game or an actual NFL game with how much stoppages and replay. It was sort of like a game of VAR occasionally interrupted by football, Daniel. So I don't know. It was one of those where, yeah, you just have to be proud of the boys. And Van de Ven being out really does worry me. It's one of those. It's a non-contact injury too, which sometimes can be worse. But I guess just pray for the best. Just hope that maybe it was just pulled a muscle or something like that, and it's nothing too serious. But definitely one where you are worried for sure. You are worried for sure. Big up to you though, Daniel, my man. Thanks for sticking with us throughout the watch long as well, brother.
Big up, Daniel. Van de Ven's injury, well, I think we'll take that other super chat that Daniel Larson has put in because it's more along the lines of what I was just going to say.
Yeah.
He also comes in to say Van de Ven had to be carried off the pitch. He is going to be gone for a long time, lad. So sad. And then he's right. The fact that he couldn't, put any pressure on. I think when Adoji went off with he sort of walked off, right? With Van de Ven, he had to be carried down the line, which means I hope it's not a tear, Jack.
You really hope it's not.
That's my worst fear, that he's tore his hamstring. If he's tore that, he's out for a long time. Yeah. Even if he's pulled it, he's out for a while. But if it's a tear, he's out for quite some time. And that is a massive fear of mine.
That would be a massive fear. He's been vital to us, Daniel, with how we try to play. He also bails us out on so many scenarios, Van de Ven. He's the guy that helps, us sort of neutralize a lot of counterattacks or, guys with pace. He's been brilliant for us this season. He's been perfect. It would be a huge, huge loss indeed. Big up to you, Daniel.
Big up, Daniel.
I'm just praying for the best now with Van de Ven. Just praying for the best, my man. It's a hard one to take. I don't know what to say other than I just hope it's not as serious as it looked. Zoe saying PEH appreciation post. Thank you, Zoe. And also thank you for pointing out, I think, Pierre's performance. I think he had a terrific game. He's a guy that not a lot of people like to show any sort of appreciation towards or any sort of kind of recognition to. But I think this is one of those games where Højbjerg can actually be proud of actually his performance. I thought he did a great job in keeping us in it. Him, Emerson, and Dyer were superb in that back line, Dave. They really were. Højbjerg was also great in possession. Yeah. He saved a few goals, too, like with some crucial blocks, a clearance off of the line. I think, like I said, too, when going forward, he actually had some moments where he was actually helping us a lot with sort of his intricate passing. I think Højbjerg, Emerson, Bentancur, he had that miss, but still.
Dyer done well.
Dyer had done well. Like, you got to be proud of those substitutes. They did a great job in keeping us in it.
No, they did. I thought Højbjerg was exceptional back there. He cut out a few nice crosses, done some stuff on the ball, trying to help us get forward as well. Even near the end, came and stepped out of the centre-back position, step up the field, with a beautiful ball out to Bentancur. I know nothing came off it, but he done well when he came on. They all did. Look, to be honest, when I seen Dyer come on the pitch, I expected us to really fall apart and absolutely capitulate. That didn't happen today. He put it in, disallowed goal. But all around, he didn't really do anything. That really made me sort of nervous. So, look, the guys off the bench came on. They done what they could. It was always going to be a hard ask. Yeah. But Højbjerg deserves credit. He really did. For a centre midfielder to step back into centre back in a game of this magnitude and not really look out of place says a lot. Maybe it's a future position when he's 36, 37.
Maybe so. Not just defending, though. Zoe actually thought he was good enough in possession that we still offered a threat, actually, because of Højbjerg. Højbjerg actually helped us still offer a threat going forward with some of the passes that he was making and some of the decisions that he was making. He wasn't rushing any decisions, which helped us a lot. So great comment there, Zoe. Appreciate your support as well for this channel. Magic saying, we are winning the league. Couldn't be prouder. Magic, it's a performance where you just have to be frustrated. You have to be disappointed, but I don't think you can really dig into the players really all that much. I think they put their absolute all into it. And when they saw even the game sort of slipping away from them, you could see them sort of panicking in almost a good way, where they really were trying to move the ball quicker. They were trying to create chances. They were running their lungs out in certain periods to try to get the ball back, to try to make something happen. They weren't just giving up and pouting, and they looked really livid with the ref, at certain stages. You could tell they were very, very, annoyed, but they had a certain type of energy to them that they were not going to just let this happen. They weren't just going to what would you say, Dave? They weren't just going to sit down and take it, right? They looked like it was that sort of performance. They weren't just going to take it. They were going to still try to punch Chelsea. They were going to still try to offer some sort of threat. And we have never seen that in a long time. Like the past few seasons, when we've seen us even go 1-0 down, even go 2-0 down, the game felt like it was over because the players didn't care, or they didn't see much hope in trying to go after the game because they didn't have much confidence in themselves. The players tonight showed when they went down and when they saw the game slipping, they still showed a lot of fight. That was exactly what we need to see.
No, absolutely spot on. It's all you can ask for them. But I've often said, Jack, last season, okay, even if we don't agree with some of the referee decisions, when are they going to gather a bit of camaraderie against them and push back against it? We didn't do that last year, but this year we've done it. Today we tried to do it. Like you said, we tried to punch them in the mouth. We tried to go and get that second. Even before that, we tried to go and get that second to go 2-1 up. So, I'm definitely proud of them. At least they put it in. They tried for us. They really did.
Yeah.
Big up, Magic. Big up,
Magic.
my man.
Great comment.
Look, it's just hard. It's hard because it's them. Everyone's gonna go to bed with a sore head tonight.
Yeah.
Jack, just quickly, I know I messed up the order. Big B and AK audits. Did we get that one?
Yeah, I believe we did.
Okay.
Yeah, big up to Big B though, my friend. He was saying earlier, yeah, turn those frowns upside down, and I think we should, right? Because think about where Chelsea are, right? They got 3 points and they still find themselves mid-table after that, and as well as shushing us after, given a VAR decision like that, I think is also, that's kind of embarrassing. Just shows how far they've fallen because, they just have, they have children as players instead of the old, kind of old guards that they had, back in the day. Absolutely would not have done that. They should have probably a bit more class, or at least that they've been there before, at least show they've been there before. Rob Coyne saying, Davey, in deep thoughts, Dyer playing the next 3 games. It's a hard one, Dave, because Eric Dyer, we have no confidence in him, and I didn't have any confidence in him when he came on. I actually was really just thinking we were about to hit the trenches. He surprised me tonight. I don't know how much I'm going to carry that into the next game, but I also don't want to make it, I don't think there's any reason we should shit on Dyer in any way. He put in actually really good performance tonight, nearly scored as well, and that would have been incredible and hilarious. But it is a worry for the next 3 games, actually, Rob. Who do we actually play at center back? Because Romero's going to be out, Mickey's going to be out. I think Dyer is going to pretty much have to play unless we find some sort of working with Emerson in there, or we drop Højbjerg and Emerson. We could try it, but that means Davies probably gets thrown back into left back, which is a worry. Because Udoji's also missing the next game. He's missing the next game with a suspension.
What we can't do is play Emerson and Davies, or Dyer and Davies and centre back. It's too slow with that high line. I think what will have to happen is Ben Davies will have to step in at left back, or it's time for Phillips or Dorrington to get a call up and put them out there, and let's see what they can do. In my opinion, I think they're good enough. From what I've seen, I really like them. So why can't we give Alfie Dorrington an opportunity? Someone like Phillips. Look, Dyer came on. He done well tonight. I'm not going to shit on him. But we already know what he can do. He's already been given these opportunities and he's let us down. Sanchez has had 1 good game in isolation. Dyer's had 1 good game in isolation before, same as Davies. But they haven't been able to do it on a consistent basis, or when we, that we can rely upon them. There's a reason why we had to go out and buy Van de Ven. There's a reason why we had to go out and get Romero in here in the first place.
Well said.
Look, I think he will play. Personally, I would go with Dorrington and Phillips. You know, they've been playing together in the under-21s. That partnership is already there. Emerson at left back. That's what I would go with. I know a lot of people won't be up for that. They're going to say it's too young, too inexperienced and all, but that's just my personal preference.
Yeah. A lot of injuries, a lot of suspensions you have to think about. If we can find a way to maybe go with more of the future, because also Dyer's not really part of the future either, Rob. Like, we know that he's headed out at the end of the season, maybe even in January. So there's also that to think about too, right? Would we rather just give, an opportunity to guys that will be here for the future instead of him? Or do you go for the here and now? Is Dyer good enough for the here and now? I'm not so sure. But like I said, I'm not going to make it all about him tonight, because I actually think he had a good performance, and I don't want to shit on him when he actually has had a good performance, just so that at least somebody can think we're slightly fair, from time to time. But big up to you, Rob. And it is a worry. And it will be a big talking point now. It'll be a huge talking point. It will be, well, once again, we'll be talking about Dorrington and whether he's actually better to be stepping in. Get to bring that debate again. THFC.
Well, I will say.
Yeah.
Just quickly, Rob, let us know in the chat how life has been treating you, my man. It's been a while, so please let me know how life's treating you over there.
Thank you, Rob Coyne. Appreciate you, sir. THFC till I die. I'm so proud of the team. We will come back. Come on, you Spurs. Not how we planned it. Not how we drew it up tonight, Dermot. Hard to be so confident going into that pre-match build-up in the way that we were. I felt like, at times I was the one that, was maybe not as confident as the rest, but I still was going into it really confident, and that's not how I expected it to go down whatsoever, Dermatron. I expect Spurs to bounce back from this in some manner. We won't have the same players available to us, but there was a certain fight from the team that was shown. There was a certain type of panic that was shown in the team when they saw us slipping. That was a good kind, and I think it showed that they cared. It showed that they knew what was at stake. It shows that they know where they are in the league, what position they're in. They seem to really care about, the way that things had gone down tonight, and that things were not going their way, and they tried their best to make the most of it. And I can't fault them for that. And that's the sign of real mentality, Dermatron. We haven't had this type of mentality in a long time. It's good to have players like this that actually will keep going to the last minute, keep going to the very last minute.
Yeah. Look, I mean, it's hard to say anything that I haven't already said on it. All I can say is I'm just proud of the boys. They gave it their all. In years gone by, I've seen worse performances with 11 men, so credit to them.
Moondog saying similar. He's saying we move on. I can't fault the players on the pitch. Moondog, to you though, you got your bet. I actually had some bets on the game. None of them went by for me. I actually had some big score lines, that I wanted Spurs to pick up, and then I thought I'd have a, cheeky little bet that would, reward me afterwards. So if any, sort of solace you can take from this, Moondog, is that you have 130 pounds, to wipe your tears with after this game. So Kulusevski opening goal.
It all depends whether you had Tottenham on a win on it, right?
If it was a parlay, yeah, maybe if it was a parlay. But if it was just a single bet, Moondog, then reap it in. Use that to, maybe buy yourself a drink or buy yourself a nice takeout. Take your mind off of things. Definitely that 130 pounds could certainly help. Big up to you, sir. And do appreciate you supporting this channel in all the ways that you do. And also, hopefully the kiddo is okay too. Hopefully he's all right.
Yeah. And look, he's spot on, You just got one of these nights, you let it hurt tonight, and boy, it's going to fucking sting tonight. But when you wake up tomorrow, new attitude, refocused, re-energized, ready to put things right, for the game against Wolves. You just got to dust yourselves down and move on.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Magic says as well, every player has adapted by a left-sided center back in January. I think a lot of people wanted a left-sided center back already before Magic, and a lot of players have actually shown that more and more they can adapt to the system. Very, again, proud of Emerson for being able to play multiple positions, it feels like, in this system to a decent level, like to at least a competent level. He was playing center back decently. He's playing left back well. he's being asked to play a bunch of different positions. And I think he's adapting to the system. You see Højbjerg has actually had some pretty good performances, and he was a player from the very beginning nobody thought would be able to adapt to this sort of system, showed that he can still play in it. And then the rest of this team, I think, especially that starting 11. I mean, I'm just disappointed we couldn't even see that starting 11 for the whole 90 minutes, because I think if it was 11 versus 11, we would have ran them off of the pitch tonight, Magic. Every player looked really on it. They looked really sharp. Just a little maybe too excited, overexcited in certain cases, maybe not really thinking fully, but we did look sharp and we did look on it, and we looked capable of causing damage and hurting Chelsea. I mean, just the chances that we were just blowing past them, and the 2 goals that we just scored like that. I thought we were in it for tonight, and yeah, it's a hard one to take. But I'm still going for a left back, a center back in January. Those are actually the 2 positions I personally think we still need. I think we might need a center back and a left back, just because I don't really rate Davies, don't really rate Sessegnon, and I feel bad for Emerson to keep having to make him play other people's positions where these guys are already being paid to play that position. So I think that's kind of unfair to him. But I don't know. Yeah, those are definitely positions I would upgrade in for sure.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. And left back, centre back, and I'm still going to say a striker. I still think we need a striker. Yeah. Look, same reasons as Jack. You know, Dyer's just not a good enough deputy. Davies ain't a good enough deputy. We need more reinforcements in that area. Let's just hope we can get it till January, eh?
Yeah. And Mark with a comment from Postecoglou saying, Postecoglou, I'm playing with a high line down to 9 men. He says, it is just who we are, mate. It is who we are and who we will be for as long as I am here. If we go down to 5 men, we will have a go. Ange said that about himself, and I think this is something that we have to get used to as Spurs fans. And I made it quite clear, while I was sort of questioning, that decision to stick with a high line, it's one of those scenarios where I'm not going to get that mad at the manager for not having a plan for, picking up 2 red cards all of a sudden, in the first half. Like, I just don't expect a manager to really have any sort of plan for that. And if that's his plan, in a way, it caused Chelsea trouble. We gave them, something to think about, and they definitely we made it easier on them, but we also had a better chance of scoring, I guess, and actually causing them trouble in the way that we were playing. And also Vicario, I guess, we can definitely rely on as a sweeper keeper. The man is once again showing that he is on absolute crack when we need him to be. He was pulling off save after save after save after save, and that's also something to think about too. When we need a guy to keep us in a game, Vicario can certainly do that. And as well as Kev Williams joining us. Appreciate you, Kev Williams. David Jones joining us too. Hopefully you're all right, sir, this evening. Magic saying, we play like title winners, our 11 rivals City, in my opinion. I wish we got to see the full 90 minutes, Magic, because I felt like we were all over Chelsea. Dave is right. There was that period where we started to let them back into it. I still think if it was 11 versus 11, would eventually just run them over, and we would have been able to cause enough sort of problems. And they really looked still vulnerable themselves, actually, in the back. Chelsea, even with 9 men, they still looked vulnerable with some of the chances that we still created. So these are title contenders. I think we're still going to stay towards the top of the table, and I think we have an elite mentality in the squad. I'll just leave it at that. I do think we have an elite mentality, and tonight definitely showed that. Whether that means we're title contenders or title winners, not so sure, but it definitely showed that we actually care when we go down, and we actually will fight back to stick in games, and that's all that it takes in order to be an elite team.
Look, we're still in the title race, despite what's happened tonight. We're still in the title race. What will define where our season goes is how we react to this setback, Jack. That's what defines a true champion, how you react to setbacks. And hopefully we've got the right answers.
Yeah, hopefully we do. And as well as Dell support, just quickly, making sure I'm not also missing anybody that maybe joined us last minute. Swim Master, I hope you're all right this evening, Swim Master. Marlon Green joining us. I'm sorry, man. It seemed like your prediction came true in some manner. Patty Higgins, maybe you don't have to now you can be back for the watch-alongs, Patty Higgins. That's what he's just texted us. He's removed himself from exile. You can now finally join us, Patty. It'd be lovely to have you back with us, sir. Have a suffer along with us. Now you don't have to suffer alone. Big up to you, sir. And also Future Music. Hopefully you're all right this evening, Future Music. Dell Support saying, I'm broken, absolutely broken. So proud, but broken. Dell Support.
We're all broken.
I think there's
We're all
no
broken.
words for it. I'm trying to find different things to say, but I'm just shell shocked. Don't have much of an explanation. Not the way that we drew it up, not the way that we expected it to happen whatsoever. Not even Chelsea could have expected it to happen this sort of way. Even this is the most dream scenario for them, and they still made it look a little hard. Actually, it only took until the 90th minute, really, until it finally came undone. We were actually still in it until the very end, but it's one that it's hard to wrap your head around. You're also more and more, going to be probably reminded of, kind of the decisions by the referees and how that changed the game and flipped it on its head entirely. Lots to be really angry about with the refs, but for me personally, I'm just proud, like you say you are. I am broken. I am really disappointed. I'm very confused. I don't know what to say anymore about the refs or just sort of about the state of football, and also even kind of, the way we sort of unraveled, it wasn't great to see, but I'm very proud of our performance in general. I'm very proud of it.
Look, I can understand why their support's broken, right? It's the nature of the defeat. It's against who it's against as well, being Chelsea. I get it. That's why it's broken. That's why it hurts so bad. And, look, let's be honest, none of us really seen it coming today, despite maybe the few nerves and that. And I get why you're broken. Let it hurt tonight. Let it hurt tonight. It will hurt, but tomorrow we've just got to get back behind the team, We have to. There's no point in dwelling on it and everything else. And let it hurt tonight, and then we get back on it tomorrow.
Yeah. Moondog, single bet. It was a single bet, and it was a first goal scorer. I'm not sure if I changed your mind on the first goal scorer. Maybe you already were doing that, Moondog. But like I said, I think it's, a great way to get an extra, sort of bit out of it. Sometimes the anytime goal scorers, you don't really get too much from it. Feels like you have to sort of combine something else with it to really get a real chunk of change. But the first-time goal scorers, I'm glad it worked out for you, sir. Very glad it worked out for you. And Kulusevski as well, finally getting off the mark, getting that goal once again. But yeah, at least it's some sort of solace you can take from the evening. Some sort of solace you can take from the evening, Moondog. I wish I could have. I put 1,000 bets on Spurs winning it in a few different ways, and none of that happened. So I ended up definitely losing some money. Big up to you, Moondog. Hopefully you're all right.
Well, Jack, just get the receipts together, and we'll email them to Michael Oliver. He can fucking pay up.
Let's hope so.
Dickhead.
Big up to Big Mike. Hopefully you're all right, Big Mike. I'm just seeing you in the chat as well. Big up to you, sir. And THFC till I die, guys. Thank you for all that, for all you do. We will rise. Come on, you Spurs. We will rise again, Dermatron. Full confidence in that. I'm not that swayed. I'm not that rattled by this result. I'm very shell shocked, but I'm not rattled or deterred or feeling like I should be questioning where we are in the league or sort of the future or anything like that. I'm still as confident as I always was, in the direction that we're headed. Sort of the future, is bright still, and we're just going to keep rising. It's not even really a setback. I think it's just one of those bad nights, Dermatron, but it doesn't mean anything, I think, towards the future really whatsoever. I think the future is bright, the future is lily white, and we will rise, sir.
Yeah. Look, I'm not giving up hope on this season. Look, maybe just the sort of final words before we end off. I just hope no one really goes in too hard on Udogie. He's a young guy. Please, please, please. He's the sort of guy that needs us to help pick him up. Let's not go in too hard on Romero. I get he's that sort of player, but on this one, genuinely don't think it's a red card. And let's not throw our toys out the pram. Or I've heard, people say lately, I find that a funny expression. Throw the baby out with the bathwater. We still have had a good point up until this. We were bound to lose the game eventually. All the questions that people put to us. Squad depth. What if certain key players get injured? Well, now we're in them times. We're in testing times. And what I say is, let's go and enjoy it. And hopefully we come up with the right answers out the end of it. Yeah. I'm not sure on a show tonight. It's already 11 o'clock my time. I might do something tomorrow instead, earlier on in the day maybe. And, when I've got a bit of a clearer head about everything that's gone down tonight.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. Everybody, sorry this is how it went. It's a hard one to take. I appreciate you guys tuning in for the watch along. It's just a tough one to take, but we'll be back for the next one, back for the next game. Want to see all of you guys with us for the next game. Come on, you Spurs. Still in the big Ange we trust, always.
Yeah.
Still in the big Ange we trust
Always.
forever. And in these players. Really did, trust in these players. I actually gained a lot more respect, even more respect than I already had, for these players. I have tremendous respect for them, but I even gained somehow even more respect for them after tonight. But lots to think about for the future. Definitely some big, sort of decisions to be made about lineups and everything like that. And so I think that's why we'll leave you there, everybody. Wrap your head around the rest this evening. Take your mind off of it, whatever you need to do. And we'll be back this week with content to sort of, talk about the result, as well as sort of talk about what it means for the future and what it means for, certain players that need to step up and all that great stuff. If you haven't already, we don't ask often. Do smash that like on your way out. Really do appreciate anybody who's supported the channel in an extra way, grabbed a membership, used a membership milestone. Some people are, rocking the 25-month, 27-month, 18-month, 16-month, sort of memberships. Wolf Maller with a 28-month one from earlier, as well as so many of you that helped with the super chats. It does go a long way in, keeping this channel going, as well as just, keeping the watch alongs sort of flowing, because there's a lot that goes into making these watch alongs even happen in the first place. So really do appreciate you all that support the channel in an extra way, and just anybody that decides to tune in with us on these match days. We do thank you all, but I think we'll leave you there.
Yeah, we will. And look, I know it's going to hurt. Let it hurt. At the end of the day, we never stop, and we'll be back tomorrow. We go again. Come on.
Come on, you Spurs. See you, everybody. Have a good one.